The tower attacks. Dropping jaws like an earthquake cracks. Ram gets wrecked, the silver and black. Webby is back. Webby is back.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports TGIF. Tonight's the San Antonio Spurs versus their old nemesis Kawhi Leonard and the LA Clippers. We're doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for the game. It is 9:30 p.m. Eastern where I am, and the game is going to actually start on time. The Celtics and Mavericks game is over. Jason Tatum is back, and it's like he never left. Had one of the best debuts apparently in Celtics history. I don't know if that's coming back from injury or just coming back from whatever, but he's back. We're back. Here we go. THF, what's going on? UFO, Stefan Castle, Leroy, Edgar, and Franklin. Let's have a good game. I'm doing all right. Ready for the weekend. Kind of tired, so I'm going to try to get through this game and power through, and hopefully our Spurs aren't tired because this is a back-to-back. They played last night in that huge win versus Detroit, but a lot of guys logged some long minutes. It should be RB, what's going on, machine. Go Spurs, go to all of you. Bonjour, Lauren, what's going on, Faded? Steven Z in the house. Kick Kawhi to the curb. Andy who? Sure. He'll probably have a good game tonight. I fully expect Kawhi to have a good game. He's having a really good year for the Clippers. Anthony Bartons with the $2 super chat says, here at the Frost Bank, sitting in section 201. Awesome, my guy. Darren, good evening to you. Joe, thank you for stopping in. Texas Storm, I don't think Wemmy's playing 40 minutes again. Maybe 30 tonight. Omar dropping a balloon. Patrick, thank you for stopping in. We're already almost 200 likes. 200 likes? No way, UFR. Are we? No. I saw we had 50. Kawhi will be massive. Yes, it will, Lauren. Absolutely. Bonjour, Ejo, thank you for stopping in. I did hear about that, so everybody's okay. I think the person that was hit is also okay. Vicky, thank you for stopping in. Knights Pride, what's going on? Let's get a Go Spurs go up because that's what I'm seeing in the chats. David, good evening to you. What's up, Francis? The couch contingent is all here in the house. It's always good to see the entire couch contingent. I hope we get a win tonight. This would be 3 wins in a row. Joe Mama, what's in the chat? That's what we used to call Joe Wieskamp for his whole 1 year here. REN, thank you for stopping in. Jonathan, what's going on? Confident, feeling good. Did I have a successful day? Depends how you look at it. David, go Spurs, go to you. Patrick, you're welcome. Phil, no Miss TSR tonight. UFO says, let's make some money. I'm not gambling, if that's what you mean. AKA Red Dust Siren. We got Jonathan ready to go. The full couch is here. Bart, what's going on? I think Kawhi's got to be motivated tonight. Texan Swarm, we'll see. Elaine, thank you for stopping in. LaRonda, what's going on? William Juby, what's up? Carlos Jeter, como esta? Y mi hombre. You laying down? Hey, I know that feeling. Hanover Fist, what's going on? What's up, Juan? Thank you for being here. You know what? I think it's early, but it's time for a Yodi boop. Boop, boop, a deep, a doop, a boop, 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 boop. Boop. That was a big boop by Yodi. A good luck boop. We do our good luck boops. Spurs definitely going to win. Dave, Matt, yes. Which I'm happy to be on the underside of that prediction. I would like to say they're going to win 50 and they won 40. Yeah, TFC, they absolutely love me. Tip-off is at 9:42. Ties undone. I cannot stand the league pass and what's happening with so many games getting pulled from it. If I need a reason to boo Clippies and hate kids, Henderfist, I'm not sure what you meant by that. Max Crosby to the Ravens. Yeah, these East Coast games can be a little rough. Slothy boop for good luck. Woo, coming in hot from the high top. Boop. Thank you, Slothy. Geossociated up there. What's up, Westix? The real Bobby February. So, yes and no, Texans Swarm. For those of us that buy League Pass, let's say we pay for, I think we had 20 games going into the season. I paid for 62 games with League Pass. Actual blackouts, probably 60 games. And then they move, let's say, throughout the season, 10 games off of League Pass over to Prime, to Peacock, to ESPN, blah, 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 blah. Now I've not only lost games I paid for, but now I have to get other services to watch them. That, I think, sucks. Joe, I agree. Cannot let Kawhi catch fire. Geo77, what's going on? William, I hear you. I hear you. Is that a monk seal? No, that's a slothy. Oh, you get League Pass with season tickets? League Pass should have all the games for at least... You knew Tides Undone, I would hope. That's a sloth. See? Boop. No, oh, that's good. You guys can vote for whatever you want on the poll there. That's what it's there for. Yes, bang away. This would be a big win tonight. I actually don't know the records. It's not a potato. A potato, really? The Clippers coming in 30-31. One game under 500. Of course, they've had a lot of struggles this year. Playing much better than they did to start the season. The Spurs come in 45-17. Have far exceeded everybody's expectations. And have a legit shot at winning 60 games. Which would be our first 60-win season in quite some time. This should be a test tonight. Especially coming off a tough back-to-back. Well, they won, but they played a lot of minutes. Back-to-back with Detroit. I think it's a question when well, student and savior. I never like to say that because whenever the few times I've guaranteed to win, it did not work. So I don't guarantee that. I had no idea season tickets equals league pass included. What do I think of Jason Tatum's return? Philip, he played very well. Shocked me. What do you go for, like 15, 12, and 7 or something? In his first game back, he hasn't played for, since May? Very impressive. Part of me wants the Clippers to win because it does, Darren, but I'm not going to root for the Clippers tonight. They can win their other games for the rest of the year. I don't want to ban a word like that. I'm not going to ban somebody's name from the chat because then we could start saying, are we banning Kawhi Leonard? You're banning Jeremy Sohan. That was my last video on Jeremy Sohan today. He's now going to fall into, as I said in the video, the category of where are they now when we check in on players like a Dominic Barlow, for instance, Jacques Lindell, those type of guys, Balake Wesley or Malachi Branham. You know, I do those once in a while. We're like, what are they? What's going on with them? So he's now officially in that category. But I did find his story very interesting, how he lost playing time with the Spurs, and then almost immediately, if you haven't watched the video, his playing time in New York, gone. Champagne is questionable. Say what? Yeah, Phil, I really had no ideas of that. Aspiration runner ski, fair enough. Can you give a shout out to my kids, Gino and Gia? I'm not sure how to say that, so I don't want to mess it up, but shout out to your kids. Patrick, yes, the roster is set. Plans for the weekend, Brian? Watch UFC with some friends tomorrow night. Maybe work on some music. I got the Levitating Baby Coyote song. I got the Wembanyama song. I work on some music tomorrow. We'll list some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I got to reorganize my DVDs, which sounds weird, but I have some stuff I pulled off the shelf. I'm actually going to put it all back the way it was, so I like organizing stuff, apparently. Champagne didn't seem to do it. Beavis, I didn't catch that. Texas Swarm, my plans for tonight. I'm calling this game until midnight, and then I'm going to bed. Go Spurs, go to you, Larry. Who scores more tonight, Wemby or Kawhi? Oh, Jojo, that's the poll. Carlos, I hope I'm not going to get sick again. Don't wish it into existence. Do I hat Kawhi? No, I've never put a cap on Kawhi's head. No, I don't hate Kawhi. 48 minutes, that's what we need. I have a geography exam in 2 hours. What? In 2 hours? You are definitely in a different time zone. Acidic Fruit, what's going on? Kobe Bennett, good evening. Hello, everybody. If I haven't said to you yet, tip-off is in 3 minutes. I believe they said 9:42 my time on the broadcast, so that's 3 minutes. Rez, I'm not going to boo him. I'm neutral at this point. It's been so long. Thank you for what you did here. Thank you for helping us get our last championship. Hate the way you left. I've moved on. There, Phil, you just... Exactly. Red Dust Siren. Don't hate Kawhi. Hate the way you left. What's up, Gregory? Eyes in the dark. Thank you for stopping in. Spurs versus Hornets finals. Maybe someday. Not anytime soon. Thank you, Dolores. Appreciate it. And you're welcome, Scott. Dopat New. By the way, thank you to the... First, a shout out to the Wrench Gang. I had somebody comment on last night's live stream, like, this dude's timing everybody out or banning people. I was like, I didn't do anything in last night's live stream, so you guys must have timed him out and he's bitter about it. Like, I did not touch a thing last night. I didn't time anybody out. I didn't hide anybody on the channel. I didn't touch Boo Diddley. So thank you for that. I also found it funny. I always find this funny. For today's video, for those that watched, you probably remember at one point I talked about Carter Bryant, how well he's been playing. You know, blocking shots, maybe the second best shot blocker on the team. Cornette is that guy statistically, but a lot of it has to do with his height, not his timing, his athleticism, etc. And I thought somebody commented, dude didn't even mention Carter Bryant. I was like, so I just commented, are you sure? I'm like, come on, I did. I always watch entire videos before I comment because I don't want to look foolish. I'm always innocent. Mods are working hard. You guys deserve a raise. I irrationally will root against Kawhi forever. Oh, Tyson, you're not alone. There are a lot of Spurs fans that will root against him. Please don't celebrate if he gets injured at all. That we don't want to do that. In your opinion, do Wemby or Kawhi score? My opinion, I didn't vote on the thing. That's for you guys. Spurs are 3 games behind the Thunder tonight, can pull in within 2.5. I don't remember if OKC is playing. Spurs do have a nice lead on all the teams behind them. And actually, we pretty much have locked up a playoff spot, right? I don't think it's locked in at the moment, but we would have to lose a crap ton to fall out of the playoffs, as in the rest of the games. Oh, can you hear the announcers? What are they saying? I could barely hear them. Okay, I can hear them right now. Can you actually hear them? Chat, can you hear the TV people? What's going on, Greg? And the couch contingent is here. Hulk is angry. Groot's about to... Groot. I don't even know what that means. Kawhi may score... Oh, okay. Turn it down a notch. Put it down to 5. Thank you, JL. What's up, Chris? Thanks for stopping in. Grind City says, our mods, bro. Boy, this ain't... They control the chat. Can't okay, so it sounds gibberishy. Okay, so that's fine. It's when you can hear it clearly that there's an issue. If it just sounds like gibberish and it could be any game, then we're probably okay. What's up, Wavy Man? I got the couch contingent. Boop, 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 boop. Anything special planned for the anniversary on April 5th? Oh, 7-year anniversary of TSR Sports. No, not yet. Tip-off is now. The players are on the court, and away we go. Chris Dunn, Kobe Sanders, Kawhi Leonard, Derek Jones Jr., Brook Lopez for the Clippers, Fox, Castle, Vassell, Champagny, Wemby for the Spurs. Some of you were talking about maybe Champagny's questionable. He's good to go. What's up, Mike Smith? Lim Santiago, thank you for being here. Boater, what's going on? I got Sling tonight, too. $5.31. I'm right there with you. Got Sling, so I might be a little behind you guys. Sling Orange. Usually has a little bit of a display at ESPN, but I dropped the $5, so I call the game tonight and hang out with you guys. Jump ball on the way. Jump ball won by Wemby. What a shocker. And Irvin, I did not know that. Okay. Wemby with the ball. 12 on the shot clock. Drops it off to Vassell. Back to Wemby. Actually, I wonder if they will boo Kawhi tonight. Good point in the chat. What's up, Gary? Will we hear the boo birds? Vassell's open for 3 in the corner. Off the rim, no good. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. They're booing him. Turn your volume off, whoever said that. I already hear Kawhi getting booed. There is a 3 by... Who the hell was that? I got Jones as 55. He's number 3. Wow. And Wemby for 3. Yeah, they are booing him already. They do not like Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi with the ball again. Guarded by Castle. And they're booing him. They're booing him every time he touches the ball. That's going to be that kind of night. Lopez for 3. Oh, mamma mia, that was way off. Vassell bringing up for the Spurs. All tied up at 3, 10:50 to go. Wemby's going to drive in the paint. Out to Fox, over to Champagny. Pop the Champagny! Booing him might motivate him. There it is, Bubba, and muted. And Pop is not there to tell the people to stop booing. Chris Dunn for 3, no good. And Fox will take off for the rebound. And, ooh, came down a little awkward. He's okay. He's okay. He's asking for a foul. Didn't get it. Wemby with a step back 3. Oh, my! Okay, Wembany's having that kind of start, guys. Wemby has hit 2 threes. I'm not the biggest fan of him shooting threes, but when they're going in, it's hard to not have a little fun. Shot clock at 6 for the Clippers. Chris Dunn with the ball. Out to Kobe Sanders. Kobe, no good. It's supposed to say Kobe when it goes in. That was Kobe, no good. Fox with the ball for the Spurs up 9-3. Nice crossover, drives in the paint. Layup is blocked, though, by Lopez. Fight for the ball, and it's going to be scooped up by Kawhi. And he's getting booed again. At least Spurs fans are going to be consistent tonight. Kawhi versus Wemby. And he gets fouled. Whoops. What's happening here? Stop the clock. The Rockets coming up tonight. Is it Lakers and Rockets tonight? Scott, I could go for some popcorn. Yeah, Eyes in the Dark. I was actually thinking, like, is Pop, like, up in there and he might actually come down there? That's a no-me. Like, I don't think he would. First foul on Wemby. And yes, William, the Admiral did get his career high against the Clippers. 71 points. Kawhi makes the first free throw. He's at the line for 2. Carlos, it's okay. Let him get it out of their system. Wemby's the only player in NBA history with 353 pointers and 350 blocks in their first 3 seasons. We're going to see a lot of weird stats like that with Wemby, with blocks and 3-pointers and this, that, and the other, just because he's, historically speaking, great shot blockers. Dave Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't shoot 3-pointers. Champagnie turns the ball over in the paint. Clippers on the run. They get it up to Kawhi. Kawhi's going to take a 3 from the wing. No good. Castle with the rebound. Castle will bring it up for San Antonio. Drives into the paint. Low contact. Out to Champagnie. Over to Vassell for 3. The 26-footer is no good, and it is Clippers ball. It is 9-5. Raider Paul, thank you for stopping in. Kawhi's getting booed. Bananas. Lopez fade away. Okay. 1-foot fade away. Oh, yes, they did, Scott. The Spurs, John Lucas, I believe was the coach at the time. Yes, all in on having him get the scoring title over Shaq. Wemby is fouled on the other end. About 8.5 minutes ago, Spurs are up 9-7. Maxwell, it was a great win yesterday versus Detroit. Hector Banana Bread. And yep, Lauren, Brooke Lopez has got to be pushing 40 at this point, right? It's got to be. Lopez, is he like 38, 39? Buenas noches, Spurs fan. Wemby missed the first free throw. Still 9-7. Thank you, Grind City. I'm going to put Sean Elliott ahead of me, though. Is he 37? I thought he was 38 or 39. You're still pushing 40. 1 or 2. Do you think Wemby is the best shooting big man? I mean, is Kevin Durant considered a big man? Because Kevin's, I mean, I'm not a fan of KD per se, but he's one of the greatest big shooters of all time. He is a legit 7-footer, isn't he? Lopez jumper in the paint, no good. Champagnie with the rebound. Caesar, what's going on? Wemby brings it up the floor, drives into the paint, spins around, off-balance jumper. I think he was blocked from behind. All right, 10-7. Kawhi with the ball, getting booed again. Out to Lopez for 3. No good. Castle with another rebound. And Steph will bring it up for the Spurs. 8 minutes to go. 10-7. Kawhi. Wemby with the ball. Good grief. All the Kawhi booing's got me off my game. Fox drives in the paint after the pass. Layup. Good. Tack the rim. Cats that I would take KD shooting over Karl-Anthony Towns. 12-7 Spurs fans, Clipper fans, thank you for being here as well. If there are any Clippers fans in the chat. A drive and layup by Chris Dunn. Spurs scoring during a tournament. William, I'm not surprised. Castle turnover. Gets the ball poked out by Kobe Sanders. Leonard for 3, no good. The putback is good. I think that was Sanders again. And Mitch is going to call a timeout. 12-11. I'm from the future. And the Spurs win 112-89. Frank, you got us winning by that much? By 23? My League Pass subscriptions expired 2 days ago. Oh, Red Lightning. It's not on League Pass anyway. It's on ESPN tonight, so it would be blocked down anyway. What's up, the militia guy? Carter Bryant already, huh? Okay. He's looking promising as of late. I mean, compared to where he started the season, where he couldn't make a dunk or he couldn't make a layup, goes to the G League for one game, comes back, starting to hit some threes, definitely finishing above the rim, was in the slam dunk contest. So Carter Bryant is definitely taking a turn from where his season started. He's definitely not ready to start yet, but getting him 10 to 15 minutes a game should, I think, be a priority. USA ahead of Brazil in what? The WBC, the baseball thingy? World Series of Baseball, World Baseball, I'm not sure what it's called. I'm drawing a blank. If Brady's considered a big man, I think they're going by height, JoJo. Kevin Durant is around 7 foot, so if we're talking about height, I mean, Wemby's not thick either. He's 7 foot, what, 4, 7'5", about 230. So, I mean, he's got a similar build to KD. So the first 4 years, KD's shooting 35%, Wemby's shooting, okay, there you go. I got a $29 deal with FanDuel for access to the remaining. Nice, lights out. Scott, me too. World Baseball. Thanks, Greg. Carter's definitely looking much better. He just needs confidence. Yes, confidence. We're at a timeout, by the way, guys. When I'm heavily talking to the chat, usually it's because, well, the game is over. It's halftime. It's the start of the game. Or commercial/timeout. Leandro. So Vassell had that hot streak of 5 days. I believe it was a little rough last night. He is streaky. Patrick, I think you are confused. Nikola Jokic does not play for either of these teams. He is with the Denver Nuggets. Bryant and Harper will be our best players besides Wemby in 3 years. Dang! Show Pendopen. That is a statement. Mike Smith, I think we're going to see a decent amount of commercials tonight. It is on ESPN. Wait, they need to start the game. The game has started. It's 12-11, my guy. We're at a commercial break it now, but the game has definitely started. I didn't know Cat shot 40% from three for his career. I'm rounding up. 39.8 is pretty much 40. And go Spurs, go to you. I have seen they've been working with the guard whisperer biz. I think Carter's got a lot of potential. Can he be a starter at the 3 in a couple of years? Maybe. I mean, that would be the goal, right? Time will tell. Damon, you asking for your John Cena? So if anybody doesn't know, this is the John Cena. I'm gonna John Cena myself. There you go. That was John Cena. Sorry, who's moving too fast, Patrick? Am I talking too fast? I tend to talk fast. Doing play-by-play, that kind of goes hand in hand. Play-by-play, talking to the chat. That was a long commercial break, by the way. Holy crap. By the way, Kawhi Leonard's record versus the Spurs in his career, 12-3. He likes to play against. I think we just turned the ball over again as we're coming out of the commercial break. Luke Cornett has already checked in as well. No shocker. Wemby played a lot of minutes last night. I think he played, 36 or 38? Lopez versus Cornett. And Lopez with a little jumper over him. The Clippers have taken their first lead of the game, 13-12. Thank you, Sugar J. Or what's up, Sugar J? And yes, I'm actually digging the court now. Cornett in the paint. He had a chance for a shot and stopped and kicked it out to Vassell, which was the right move, of course, because Vassell hit a 3. You guys were asking about Devin Vassell. He hits a 3. There you go. What's up, Brady? All right, let me focus on the game here while it's gaming and not timeouting. Brook Lopez going to take a 27-foot 3. It's good. Okay. Brook Lopez. I see it from here. 16-15. Castle with the ball. Almost lost his footing. Throws across court to, I think that's Vassell. Yep. Back to Champagne. Dylan Harper's checking in for Fox. So Fox and Wemby checking out early in the first quarter. Castle with the ball into the paint. Alley-oop to Cornett. He'll throw it down for our first Thunder dunk of justice of the night. The old White Castle guys. They have that connection. Steph to Cornett. Wish Cornet's defense, I mean, it was a little better. He's just a little slow on the feet. Castle, nice behind the back dribble. Takes the off-balance fadeaway from the free throw line. No good. Clippers ball up 18-7. What's up, Amir, the sports critic? Amir, I got to tell you, I love me some back-to-backs. Absolutely hate them. Lopez fadeaway. Dude, Brook Lopez is cooking us. He's got 9 points. Brook Lopez. Harper blows by everybody into the paint. Runs right out of the paint. I thought he was going to take that to the rim. He didn't. Kicks it out to Vassell, 10 on the shot clock. Vassell pulls up for 3. Oh, that was an air ball. Amir, you don't take back-to-backs off. I hate calling back-to-backs, though. Absolutely kills my voice. Gosh, when I was going to be in the music studio tomorrow, maybe I'll wait till the music studio Sunday. Are there anything planned this weekend? Maybe I'll build some Magic decks. It's going to be a fun weekend. I'll make some fun out of it. I'll find something to do. Vassell with a steal. We got a 2-on-1 fast break. Vassell in the paint. And he gets fouled as he was about to try to get it back to Dylan Harper, who was the trailer. Devin, what are you guys picking on Devin? Kawhi is playing today. Kawhi is in. Are we going to get 2 free throws? We are going to get 2 free throws out of Devin Vassell here. Okay. Spurs down 20-17. This is a back-to-back. Hopefully none of the guys are too tired. I'll be curious what the rotations are what Mitch pulls out of his hat today. No, Kawhi Leonard's not hurt. You should use one of those machines you hold up to your throat to make your voice sound robotic so you don't have to. And I like using my real voices. Wemby heads into the locker room. Guys, Wemby went to the locker room. Why is Wemby going to the locker room? Yeah, I want to hope he's going to the bike, Phil. I didn't see him take a hit or anything awkward. It didn't land awkwardly. Looked fine in the first quarter. Derek Jones Jr.'s 3 is no good. Castle with another rebound. Castle grabbing a lot of rebounds here in the first quarter, feels like. He must have, 3 or 4? Steph with the ball at the moment. Zips it over to Vassell. Vassell wheels it around to Keldon Johnson, who's checked in for San Antonio. Back to Vassell. 10 on the shot clock. Vassell looks to drive, gets into the paint, stops at the free throw line. Fadeaway's good. We're all tied up. Probably had to take a deuce. You always say, everybody poops. You might have to poop. You might have to pee. He's human. Ish. Benek Mathurin is checked in the game and just missed a jumper in the paint. Spurs ball. Vassell will bring it up. Vassell looking for a screen from Cornet. No screen. Gets it to Harper. Harper fakes the 3. Starts to drive. Out to Vassell. Open for 3. Dang it. Devin is being aggressive with his offense. I don't know if that's good or bad because they're mostly not going in. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Clippers, all tied up at 20. Top 5 Spurs players of all time. David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, George Gervin. 40 didn't slip because he's in the game. Those are my top 5, and put them in any order. I mean, most are going to put Timmy D first, David second. After that, you figure it out. No, I'm not putting Wemby in the top 5 of all time yet. Sorry. I like Wemby. Let's go Indiana. Thank you for stopping in, but I cannot be putting Wemby in the top 5 because nothing's happened yet. Love Avery Johnson. He's not a top 5 Spur of all time. But if you want to say he is, it's an opinion, so it's subjective, so sure. Mathurin with another miss. Spurs ball after the KJ rebound. Fox is checked back in for San Antonio. Gets it to Keldon. Keldon in the paint. Drives by everybody. The high layup is no good. Cornet's tip-in is no good. Fight for the ball. And the Clippers come away with it. Still tied at 20. We have a 3 from the wing, and that 3 is a splash by Derek Jones Jr. Three-pointers, the Spurs are 4 of 8. The Clippers are 3 of 10. It is San Antonio ball, down by 3. Cornet with the ball for San Antonio. Gets it to Fox. Fox briefly doubled, now single coverage. He's now just going to launch a 3. I don't like how he's chucking 3s, Spurs. His last few possessions, not sure if I'm digging what we're doing. Jones for 3, and his 3 is no good for LA. It is Spurs ball. Dennis Rodman is definitely not a top 5 Spur of all time. He was actually a headache his second year. Harper's going to drive, missed the layup. I think he's going to line for 2. We're going to have a timeout. It's probably a TV timeout. Mike Mitchell, like 4 or 5 all-time. Mike Mitchell? What? What are we talking about here? David, you know what? Go Spurs, go. Let's get another one up here. Can only take one in a critical game. Chris Paul or Tony Parker. Ren? Chris Paul has had the longer, probably, I don't want to say better, but maybe more consistent career-ish, maybe? That being said, Tony Parker is a finals MVP. So if I got to pick one and I need in the playoffs, I'm going to go off the guy that's won multiple championships and won a finals MVP over the guy that never got it done. I'm taking Tony Parker. I'm biased as a Spurs fan, but he's done it in the finals. Chris Paul hasn't. No word on Wemby yet. I take CP3 because he played D and he had a 3-point. Hey, Tony had a 3-point shot at the end of his career. He had like back-to-back seasons where he shot over 40%. Come on now. Malik Rose. Wow, going back, Edward. Malik Rose. Who else was I looking up today? Antoine Carr. Some of those old guys. Don't know what happened to Wemby. I saw him go to the locker room. That's all I got. Lights out. Tony, yeah. Tony's made some big shots in the playoffs. I mean, whose career would you rather have them have on the Spurs? CP3's career with no rings or Tony's with 4? I know Timmy was there, Manu, but still, I'm just saying. Why aren't we winning? It's because they have more points than us. Good morning, Alvin. That's generally how it goes. All-time favorite 5 is Tony Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson, I think, was a rookie when I started watching the Spurs, or in his second year, one of the two. Sean Elliott, Tim Duncan, and David Robinson. Oh, yeah, Tony, I won't argue with that much, guy. I mean, CP3's average double-digit assists in a season. Tony, I think's career high is 8-something. Different eras, too. I mean, Tony played, actually, CP3's been in the league forever. Actually, the rookie years might not be as far as off as I think they are. DJ Rose, we are waiting to find out what happened to Wemby. Vinny Del Negro, Avery Johnson, Mario Ellis, and Antoine Carr going back. By the way, DJ Rose, I'm going to be needing a little bit more wrench gang, and I thought of you today. So here you go. Welcome to the wrench gang. Use it. Don't abuse it. You are now a standard moderator, which means you can put users in timeout, approve or deny messages. Apparently, you guys are seeing if people are saying something really nasty, it's being held by YouTube now. Tony was 01, CP3 is... Oh, okay, so 4 years. Fair enough. No, Dante, Wemby wasn't on the injury report coming in. There's a little concern that he went to the locker room a few minutes ago. He might just... I mean, he could be... For all I know, using the bathroom. It happens. Will Purdue. Oh, Will. That's the man we traded Dennis Rodman for, is it not? Parker was a straight assassin during the playoffs. Most you got, this is not a neutral crowd. You got to know where you are. And on the inbound pass, Dylan Harper throws it down. And 1. Bobby, you have a wrench. Well, actually, you have a shield. I can't give wrenches out anymore. I'm going to give Dylan some thunder for that. Come on now. Did not make the free throw, though. And we suck at free throws at times. Oh, boy. Down by 1. Clippers ball. Who down with the ball? Jordan Miller? I don't know Jordan Miller. He's 8 on the shot clock for the Clippers. He's got drives in the paint, gets a layup, and, well, I guess I could better learn him because he just scored. Do we have Batum in the game? Batum's in the game. Batum! And a foul on the Clippers. Wemby's on the bike in the tunnel. Okay, thank you, William. I was a little worried about him. He's okay. I'm okay. I think Mitch has been okay. 25-22. Dylan Harper at the line for 2. The Spurs are in the bonus. We missed the first one. Guys, our free throw shooting is pretty bad here tonight. Dang. Harper at the line for one more. He made that one at least. Jordan Miller is a two-way player now. Okay, thank you, Maxwell. I don't recognize the name. I mean, the Clippers have had a bit of turnover with the roster this year, but a lot of changes, trades, CP3 gone. So it's, yeah. And now a foul on Benedict Mathurin. He's going to the line for two. 25-23. Dust in the wind. I saw we need a Biyombo in the chat. And we always could use Bismack Biyombo, right? We're 3 for 7 on free throws? Wait, are we that bad? Holy crap. Upcoming schedule for the Spurs. Rockets on Sunday, Celtics on Tuesday, Nuggets on Thursday. Wemby is on the bike, guys. Wemby's okay. Wemby's good to go. He's staying loose. One more free throw for LA. That's good. Free throw is the difference in the game right now. 27-23. Harper with the ball. Drops it off to Kelvin. Kelvin's going to take off into the paint. Off the glass. Good. William, well said. Fair point. It is Clippers ball up by 2. A minute to go. Mathurin with the ball again. Gets a screen. Drives into the paint. And ends up kicking it out to, God, what's his nuts? I forgot his name. Jordan Miller. And now found the Spurs. Spurs to be in the playoffs is already, we're definitely going to be in the playoffs this season. Absolutely. If Biyombo plays, that usually means we're blowing another team out. We've only blown out, twice this season? And have done a lot of the blowing outing. That doesn't make sense, but you can get a Go Spurs Go Golden Tavern. Good evening to you. Thank you, Big Yodi. First free throw is good. What's up, Jesse from the Philippines? Thank you for being here. Appreciate Clippers fans stopping in. Spurs fans, of course, thank you as always. 28-25, 53 seconds to go. The Sunday game against the Rockets is on NBC and Peacock, which means I will actually be ahead. Alton, thank you for stopping in. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. where you guys are? Kelvin for 3, no good. Fight for the rebound. Clippers come down with it. They are up by 4, looking to crack the 30s. Mathurin into the paint, kicks it out, but 2 for 3. Oh, man. We're down by 7. Guys, we're down by 7. Sure, AJ.
Sucker!
Elliott goes for his go from Norway. By the way, that means the Clippers have at least 2 guys on their team that are 37. Batum and Lopez. 6 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Fox driving into the paint. Lost the ball. It's a turnover. Shot clock is off. My clock is slightly ahead. Now we're good. Mathurin with the ball. And he's not going to get a shot off. What's up, Grammy? Jeez. That first quarter was not very Spursy. Kawhi Leonard's career against us, I think they said earlier in the game, is 12-3. What's up, Prudence? He does extremely well against us. Extremely well, for whatever reason. It's like when he sees his old team, he's like, I'm coming to get you. Let's change this to quarter number 2. Oh, no, indeed. No. The Wemby difference, yeah. Let's wake up in the second quarter. I'm watching the Spurs game. I'm here. My Death Star is 75-inch screen. Good grief. I'm on a 55-incher. David, we are down by 7. It's okay. It's fun to boo it. I'm not going to boo anybody tonight. Couch, thank you for being here once again. Appreciate you. Sign Bellinelli. Marco! I'm not going to yell it. Should I yell it? Nah, I'm not going to yell it. You guys remember there was a shtick where I would yell Marco Bellinelli at the top of my lungs. And many people's ears would bleed. And I don't want to do that. Yeah, me too, Phil. This game's making me feel, ugh. You know, we probably should take the poll down. It's the end of the first quarter. No shocker. Spurs channel with Wemby winning a majority of the vote. But it is 79-21. A lot of folks voted for Kawhi. That's right, Phil. Bellinelli! Nelly. But the Marco would be screamed at the top of my lungs. Like, literally screamed. And would blow out the microphone. Wemby played... Did he play 39 minutes last night? So still... I think he's probably limited to 30-ish today. Probably will also depend on how he's feeling. I'm sure the coaching staff will be talking to him. What's your energy level like? How you feeling? We'll see. I would say all turnovers are unnecessary, just for the record. Yeah, I don't want to blow my throat out, Carlos. I was thinking that too. If I yell Marco Bellinelli, then any type of music I might want to do tomorrow or Sunday morning would be shot because of my voice being gone. So I'm gonna chill. Maybe Sunday would be a good day for music day. I've never seen that was from a viewer. I think that's from Phil. I've been wearing it for actually all this season. How about Brook Lopez? 9 points, tied for his most in the first quarter of this season. I think we got to be seeing when we start the second quarter. We're still in a commercial break. Make a poll if you should. No, David, I'm not going to yell Marco Bellinelli. Not tonight. It'll blow my voice out. I don't want to do it. Emmanuel Ginobili. Is that what we're going for there? Oh, Emmanuel. Probably Danny Green. Lethality, I would think, off the top of my head. Latecomers, let's not speak it into existence. Let's stay positive. It's early. We're not a great first quarter, but there's still 36 minutes of basketball left. We could certainly win this game. But a good crowd tonight, guys. If you have not hit the thumbs up, we're getting close to 300. Would greatly appreciate if we get to 300 here in the next few moments. If you have not hit the thumbs up, please do. It helps the channel. And it is fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. Well, I don't know if it's all that, but it is free and helps the channel. There you go. Starting slow. I like it. They act like this is a back-to-back. They act like this is a back-to-back. Militia guy, this is a back-to-back. I don't understand your comment. We played yesterday. Detroit, remember? We're playing tonight. That is literally the definition of a back-to-back, is 2 games in a row. Maybe I lost something in translation there. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know, but this is a back-to-back. Kawhi Leonard into the paint. Layup, no good. Clippers get the ball. 3-pointer's no good. I don't see Wemby on the court. Wemby's getting a long rest. All right, Spurs ball, down by 7. Harper's going to drive in the paint, loses the ball, goes out of bounds. It's still Spurs ball. Yes, it's definitely a back-to-back. I'm sure they want to win this game, but Vassell, after the inline baseline pass, it's good. 32-27. All right. Cut the lead to 5. Get a stop here. Cut the lead a little bit more. Kawhi into the paint. All sorts out of control. Gets fouled going to the line for 2. Luke Cornett getting a little bit of extended minutes tonight because of Wemby's long minute haul last night. Great teams do not play back-to-back lazily. No, they just don't play their players at all and rest them. How many times this year have we played somebody and they're on a back-to-back and they just rested everybody? Our guys are out there. I know we're a young team for the most part. I'll give the credit to the Spurs playing a lot of their guys in the back-to-back and not load managing like a lot of teams do. Or they could pull up. Oh, my elbow. Wait, my other elbow. Oh, wait, it's both my elbows. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Kawhi at the line for one more. 33-27. Make it 33-27. He missed a second one. Kawhi was shooting like 98% from the free throw line at one point this year. It was only like a month in, but he was like hitting everything. Now he's come down to earth. Harper with ball out to Castle. Catch and shoot 3. Steph! There we go. There you go, Steph. I don't know what that means, but Marky Style, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Clippers ball up by 3. That fadeaway jumper is no good by Mathurin. It feels weird seeing Benedict Mathurin with the Clippers. I'm so used to seeing him in a Pacers uniform. Got Pineapple Power. We got Area 52, Harper and Castle. Is that a thing? 52. Harper pull-up jumper in the paint is no good. Wemby getting Carter Bryant just fell down. Wemby getting a long rest, and the Claw takes it down to the paint and gets the layup, 35-30. Wemby, yes, is speaking to the mothership. Castle with the ball for the Spurs. Just gets it poked out. Isaiah Jackson stole the ball. I think that's 2 turnovers by Steph, where he had been playing a really clean brand of basketball lately, but struggling a little bit with his handle tonight. We got guys struggling to hit their free throws tonight. Maybe a little fatigue for a couple of the players. I don't know. Cornette gets the ball stripped out from behind, and there's another fast break. The Claw's going to take it in and throw it down, and the Spurs are clearly playing lazy. That's 2 times. Just ball poked out of somebody's hand and a fast break. All right, let's chuck the Spurs. Let's chuck them up and wake them up. $39-30. You think most of you... Oh, well, of course you do, Phil. Phil, you're not... Red Dust Center, not biased at all with foul calls. I can't blame that on Mitch, the 2 turnovers by the team. How is that Mitch's fault, where the guys are just standing and the ball's poked out? What, is Mitch supposed to run out there and stop the fast break? Which would be interesting. If we're just watching the game, and Kawhi Leonard's on a fast break, right? Here comes Kawhi, and all of a sudden, here goes Mitch Johnson. He's just running on the court. I don't know why he sounds like that, but sure, why not? I'm not going to force choke the Spurs because I don't know how to do a force choke. I mean, there's that. Miko, thank you for stopping in. Keith, not yet. Luckily, there's a lot of time left. They're down by 9. They certainly can turn things around. Losing this game gives the Thunder a worse draft pick. I can't focus on that. I got to root for the Spurs. I'm not even thinking about that Thunder draft pick. I think it's unprotected, right, that they have from the Clippers? I still can't believe what a terrible, absolute butt trade the Clippers made to OKC, giving up SGA, who was obviously not SG at the time. He only played 1 year, but all those draft picks. It was for Paul George, right? I like it, Rudy. We're winning the game. I like it. Positivity. Rascal, yes, we do need to get Wemby back out there. And I imagine he is coming in. He's had a long break. He's been sitting since like the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. So very extended break. Yes, Eva, we can do it. We can. We've seen this team come back before. If they're down by 9 with 2 seconds left, and the entire game will be like, okay, we lost. There's way too much time now. Is Groot mad? Carlos, let me ask him. Why don't you ask him? Groot, are you mad? I'm Groot. Yeah, look mad. You look mad to you? Looks like he's pretty chill. Now, Wemby's not hurt. With all the minutes he played last night, I'm going to assume the Spurs are trying to save him more for the second half of this game. There is a lot of commercials. It's ESPN. User, yep. While we're on a timeout. Also, before you go to bed, don't forget to brush your teeth. Get in there and floss after you brush. I already did both, by the way. And then when you're done, whoop, little mouthwash to seal the deal. I have not done that yet because I use the purple Listerine, which was recommended by my doctor, not sponsored by Listerine. And it does say in the package, do not drink anything until 30 minutes after using this. Well, if I used the mouthwash before jumping on stream, I wouldn't be able to drink my agua. KMC, I'm right there with you. Spurs looking like dog poop. How do you really feel? If we met the Clippers in the playoffs, probably had a problem with the... We're going to meet somebody in the playoffs. Wemby's career versus the Clippers. First 6 games, he's a minus 40 on the court. I think that's it. It's the worst of any of the teams the Spurs have played with Wemby since he's been drafted. So Wemby does not do well against... The Spurs have not done well against Kawhi and the Clippers, and apparently Wemby... Castle with an air ball 3. Wemby's not done well either. Oh, they are a minus 10 with Wemby off the court tonight, so he's definitely been a difference maker. Which means we had the lead when Wemby was on the court. So Wemby, The Clippers have had your number, it sounds like. Get them tonight. It is Clippers ball, 6 on the shot clock, and there's a deflection by Wemby, and now an eventual steal by the Spurs. Holy crap, Lindy Waters is in the game for San Antonio. That's something I usually don't say in the second quarter. Castle's going to take another 3. Back rim on that one. Wemby with the offensive rebound, out to Vassell. Vassell's going to take off. Mike, I'm going to get your super chat in just a moment. Vassell with the ball, 5 on the shot clock. Back to Wemby. He's going to have to take a long 3. He's going to take a long 3. He's going to throw up an air ball, too. Back-to-back air balls by the Spurs. Oh, my Atlanta. Mike with the $5 super chat says, the positive thing about all these damn guards we have is we can start going for bigs because Cornette ain't it. Cornette is under contract for another 2 years plus an option. What happened to all the love Cornette was getting at the start of the year? French vanilla, all that? No? No more? I think we are tired. They played pretty heavy minutes last night. Didn't a lot of our main guys play around 35-ish? Wemby just took a deep breath, and he hasn't played much this game. I think you guys might be right. They might be tired tonight. My clock is way ahead. I didn't realize I was running. We'll get that fixed in just a moment. I see Yodi dancing. Dance, Yodi. Kawhi kicks it out, and in the corner 3 is an in-and-out burger for LA. It is Spurs ball. Wemby will bring it up after the rebound. Drops it off to Vassell, and now our clock is in sync. Ball back to Wemby after the Vassell pass. 26-foot three-pointer is no good. Lindy Waters skies for the rebound. Wemby drives in the paint, loses the ball. Gets the ball back. Layup is good. That was a little hectic. Yeah, for a pause. Luke as a backup is still fine. I don't know if I love French vanilla on the court anymore unless the opposing team is double bigging. Batum for 3. Nicholas Batum is killing us tonight from the corners. 42-32, down by 10. Wemby for 3. Well, do unto others as they do to you. Nate, I have no idea. I don't even know what plus money means. I'm not kidding. I don't know what plus money means. I have no idea. I don't gamble. Wemby with a block. Clippers get the ball back, and that jump shot's good by Jackson of the Isaiah kind. 44-35. Fair enough, man on fire. We didn't start the fire. Wemby with another 27-foot 3. And I think Kellen got fouled under the rim, and he did. Whew. We need to put BTA in the set. Oh, boot set. I was like, what? We need to do who? Wemby looking good tonight. He hasn't been on the court a lot, but when he's been on the court, definitely a difference maker, which, go figure. 44-35, 7 minutes to go. Spurs ball. Steph guarded by Kawhi, gets it into Wemby. Wemby in the paint, layup. No good. 9-point game. I'd really like to see them cut the lead down to like 3 or 4 before halftime. Dang, Isaiah Jackson with another bucket in the paint. 46-35, back to double digits. Steph with the ball for San Antonio over to Wemby. Wemby's going to fire off another 3. He's taking a lot of 3s. Too many 3s. Yeah, what's... You know what a sign of a tired team is? Chucking 3s. Mather in the paint, misses the jumper. Wemby gets it up to Castle, back to Wemby. He's going to come in and crush the rim. Timeout by the Clippers. That is what I want to see. Can't see. I think that might be a lot of the team a little tired tonight. But we're down by 9. It's certainly not an insurmountable lead. We can come back and win this game. Just got to play a little better. Yeah, that's definitely, Greco, that was definitely a damn! Wemby took that one at the rim with a little bit of anger. And we have a timeout now. Yeah, back-to-back Pistons and Clippers. We've had a ton of back-to-backs, but the crazy thing is a friend of mine was telling me he started looking up all the back-to-backs and he doesn't think we actually have the most. I think he said we have 13 and he saw another team or two had 14 and 15. Why so many back-to-backs? The NBA is just doing nobody any favors. Why do the Clippers exist? If you're what? Eternal the schedule's not been kind. We had a ridiculous amount of back-to-backs in January. I think my buddy Jeff said we had like 6 or 7 back-to-backs in January, which sounds absurd. But it was a lot. Granada, yes, the Clippers with Kawhi have given the Spurs a lot of trouble, yes. That's Drew Grind City. That was a really tough game against Detroit. All my comments are being deleted instantly. J1, not that one. I don't know. It depends what you're saying. I put a basic filter on YouTube. It just says, and it did say, hold potentially inappropriate. So are you putting comments like, go Spurs go, or are you putting like, F the Clippers? Because YouTube might be catching those. But I did see that comment, if that helps any. If you see the lunch lady coming early, then you are not taking the game seriously. Down in lunch lady land. I like that, Daniel. Go Spurs go. We got this. I heard something about Adam Silver. He's going to remove back-to-back games, but... So I'd like to see that, Carlos, but I would imagine the season would be, 2 weeks longer or start 2 weeks earlier, maybe even 3 weeks? Heck, I'd be all for that. Make the season like 2.5 weeks longer to get rid of back-to-backs. All good. EMT, I don't want to say there's a lot of fake Spurs fans, because I don't even know if it's Spurs fans, but there's definitely a group of people... It could be more the gambling crowd. I honestly don't know, but there's a lot of folks that'll be like, hey, TSR, I'm calling it a night, and it'll be in the second quarter. Now, if you have to work tomorrow, you're going to bed, or you're bored, I get it, but there will literally be people sometimes in the second quarter saying game over. I wonder if that's like some kind of weird PTSD, not PTSD, but, memory from the last 6 years, where they're just, so used to the Spurs not having the ability to come back. That was the Spurs the last 6 years. Rarely did they come back from, big deficit. This Spurs team is different. Now, it's going to be very difficult on a back-to-back, especially that game against Detroit last night. But that does not mean it cannot be done. If Jason Tatum come back early from an Achilles injury and play great tonight, then our Spurs can come back and win too. Carlos, I'm off tomorrow. I'm off the next 2 days. I'm looking forward to my weekend. A little UFC tomorrow. We got the Spurs Sunday night against the Rockets, the battle for Texas, and just whatever else happens after that. MLB with back-to-back-to-back, yeah. Dang, EMT. I was not watching in 1979. I was pooping in my diaper, actually, at that point. Boop! There's a quick bucket for LA on the inbound pass, 48-37. He's been taking a few threes this game. I cannot deny that. We've been a little sloppy with turnovers. Wemby is sitting at the moment. Cornet's back in. Vassell to the paint. And alley-oop to Cornet. Luke with another dunk. And Andrew, thank you, says, hit the thumbs up for our good luck. Come on. I think Wemby's sitting for more minutes in the second half. I got to think that's the case. He's probably going to be on some sort of minutes restriction tonight. Lopez jump. Brook Lopez is killing us. Brian, overpaid or underused? Yes. I think it's a combination of both. Probably underused, and it's feeling like an overpay right now based on his usage. Vassell pull up behind the free throw line. Short. Clippers ball. 50-39. They're up by 11. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Slow start for San Antonio. Lopez for three. My God, you got to be kidding me. Brook Lopez is killing us tonight. Sanko Wemby is playing tonight. He's not playing at the moment. Brook Lopez has 14. 37-year-old Brook Lopez is smoking us. 10 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Keldon with the ball, drives in the paint, stops, pops, short, no good. And Keldon's down and getting up very slow. It's going to be a 5-on-4 for the Clippers. Kawhi with the ball, kicks it out for three. Miller. Timeout, Mitch. Oh, guys, this is getting rough. What's up, Notes from the Path? Doy Bangs, it's looking bad right now. I'm not going to say the game is over. They are looking tired. The back-to-back Jerry's not helping us. It is not helping at all. What's up, Team Prism? I'm not going to lie. I'm tired. It was a long day today. I had work today. Had the game last night. Got the game tonight. I'm actually tired too. Phil, you might be right. He might get his 21 minutes in to make sure the 65 games played and could call tonight. I don't know. We're down by 17. You know, we have to listen to Shaq and Barkley talk a bunch of junkhead. I won't. I'll have the sound off, but if you have the sound on, yes. And for whatever reason, this team is bad against Kawhi Leonard. He's 12-3, I believe they said, against the Spurs. There you go, Texas Forum. That's what I like to see. It's over, calling it a night. I hope you're wrong. I don't like listening to him either, Dante. They're one of the youngest teams in the... I think, well... They are one of the youngest teams, but back-to-backs are probably tough. Well, you know, I can't sit here and say that because guys used to play 82 games all the time. My guy, David Robinson, played 82 games, 6 times in his career. Jordan did it 8 times out of, 13 seasons. So guys used to play 82 games all the time. The players today just... They don't have the same intestinal fortitude, I guess. Spurs ball. Fox will drive into the paint. Kicks it out to Castle. Castle thought about a 3, pulled it down, drives on Kawhi instead into the paint. Pull-up jumper off the rim, no good. Steph struggling a bit with his shot tonight. Who do you think is going to be a Spurs? Who do I think is going to be a Spurs record in March? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you think? Oh, the Spurs record is going to be in March? I have no idea. I don't know how many games we're playing, and I haven't looked at the schedule. Spurs ball after LA miss, 56-39. Harper out to Castle, 12 on the shot clock. Steph getting guarded by Kawhi. Back to Harper. Over to Fox. So we got our Cerberus out on the court. Fox fakes a 3, now takes a 3, and he misses the 3. There's a turnover by LA. Spurs ball. Who will be MVP this season, man on fire? I don't know. Based on the 65-game schedule rule, which, at the top of my head, I don't know which players are ineligible at the moment. Strife, we might have used a lot of the energy yesterday. I agree. Maybe they can pick it up here. Close the second quarter out strong. Get it to 10 points-ish. Wemby with the ball. Gets it around to Keldon. Keldon's going to drive in the paint and throw it down. All right, Keldon usually brings the energy. Keldon with a dunk. Can Jokic still get the MVP, guys? Or is he out of contention? Lopez for 3, no good. All right, Spurs on the run. Wemby will bring it up the court. Drives in the paint. Turns it over. Don't like when Wemby brings up the court on a fast break. Kawhi down the other end. They're saying, I was saying, is that a trial was deflected. Wemby leading the fast break has not worked out, and it didn't there. Still a 17-point game. Jonathan, the Spurs are tired. From one Jonathan to another, they're tired. Penny with the 3, no good. Wemby gets the ball. Over to Fox. Open all day for 3. No good. Brook Lopez makes it a 20-point game. Holy crap. Brook Lopez is absolutely cooking us tonight. I want you to think about that. 37-year-old Brook Lopez with 17. Wemby takes another 3 misses. They're taking 3s and making them. We're taking 3s and missing a ton of them. This is the worst first half I think we've seen the Spurs play this season. Foul by San Antonio. I'm tired. Does that count? Patrick, does that count at all? I'm actually tired. That probably doesn't count. That probably doesn't count, does it? I am actually legit tired. I'm not lying. I'm actually really tired tonight. If this game wasn't on, I'd probably be in bed right now. Because I stayed up till 1:30 last night playing video games. I had to work at 7. Not smart on my part. There's a turnover by LA. Champagny will bring it up for the Spurs, down by 20. Plenty of time on the shot clock. I see Carter Bryant's check back in. Cornet's check back in. Bryant with the ball, thinks about a 3, gets it out to Fox. Fox for 3 again. Spurs get the offensive rebound. Champagny with the ball. He's going to take off. Nope. I'm going to hold it up, get it to Cornet. Back to Harper. Harper into the paint. Gets it back to Cornette. Cornette's turnaround, Jay, no good. Damn, we are missing everything. Ren 10, I was playing, actually played Rogue Company with a buddy of mine last night. A game we have not played in years, maybe. He was at 95% weapon mastery, and he's close to finishing it, so I played a couple games with him. And we were getting slaughtered the last game we played, down 2 rounds to 0 in strikeout. I was like, maybe we should concede. Then we won 3 rounds in a row and won. There's a foul on the Clippers. Lauren, this is painful. It's literally this reminds me of Wemby's rookie year, when we be down like 20-something at halftime. Carlos, I hear you, man. I'm right there with you, brother. I'm exhausted too, buddy. That's why I can't sit here and criticize the Spurs for being tired, because I'm tired. Good hair, no good game to lose. No. I don't believe in that. Win them all. Well, you can't win them all, but you know what I mean. Cornette with the ball. Drives to the paint. Jumper's good. Yeah, Yanni. 63-43. We're still down by 20 after that. Jeez. There's a foul on Benedict Mathurin with the Lakers. Clippers being the bonus. They're going to take 2 free throws. And Melissa, it's not over. Nothing is over. You just don't turn it off. Lauren, Luke Cornette used to be a stretched 5. Some people don't remember that. He used to take 3-pointers. My buddy sending me something about football. Shaq, Ernie, Kenny, and Charles at the half. And you know what? You know what we're going to see tonight or tomorrow? The Spurs' first round exit aren't legit. Blah, blah, blah. It's one game. Uncle Vic, it's some nights you have it, some nights you don't. The legend of, yes. Lauren, the first 2 years, I believe he actually was a 35% three-point shooter, and then it just, it disappeared. Spurs ball. Harper's going to take a 3 from the wing. Hey, a 3 went in. Holy crap. I just heard that was the first points of the night for Dylan. All right. Hey, if they can, what I always say to you guys, and I sincerely mean this, if the other team can have a big 10-0 run against us, why can't we start the third quarter with a 10-0 run? Make it a game again, right? They can't miss, though. Kobe Sanders for 3. That's going to be 20 points at the half, yeah. Champagne's 45-footer won't count you when it goes in. Wow. They said Wemby played 10 minutes. This is our largest deficit at home. Down by 20. No, the Clippers can't miss. If the Clippers win, they would actually be at 500 for the first time since they just said November. What's up, Christian? It's been a tough first half. Eyes in the dark. The Clippers are shooting very well from 3. The Spurs are taking a lot of 3s. They are not shooting well. Wemby's not injured. Limited minutes. I think they're retired from the back-to-back. I know you guys don't like hearing me say that. They look like a totally different team than the one we saw last night. Outscored 32-25 in the first, 34-21 in the second. You guys can still hit the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It's going to be probably hard to get our thumbs up goal if this game continues. The goal is always at least 500. We've never had a Spurs stream this season not get at least 500 thumbs up. It's going to get tougher as the game progresses if this continues to be a blowout. So if you can hit the thumbs up now while you're here, I would truly appreciate it as we go to the halftime stats. Maybe this person turn around the second half. Maybe drink some Red Bull or something. I don't know. Maybe I should have some Red Bull. ESPN must love the fact they're showing this game tonight and the Spurs are getting blown out by 20. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard with 11 and 6. Derek Jones with 6. Brook Lopez with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. Brook freaking Lopez. Chris Dunn with 2. Kobe Sanders with 7. Off the bench, Nicholas Batum with 6. Isaiah Jackson with 4. Jordan Miller with 9. And Benedict Mathurin with 4. The Clippers for the game are shooting 56, 43, and 70. They've turned the ball over only 4 times. We have turned it over 7 times. We're shooting 38, 30, and 43. For the game, Julian Champagnie with 3, Victor Wembanyama with 14 and 6, De'Aaron Fox with 2. Fox struggling tonight. He is 1 of 6 from the field. Devin Vassell with 8. Stephon Castle also struggling from the field. He's 1 of 5 with 3 points. He does have 4 boards, 5 assists, but also 2 turnovers. So the usual mix. Stephon Castle bag. Got some good, got some bad, and a little bit of everything between. Thank you, Steph. Off the bench, Lindy Waters and Carter Bryant both with the donut. Kellen Johnson with 4. Luke Cornett with 6. And Dylan Harper with 6. Spurs down. Their worst first half of the season, I believe. 66-46. At home. Not on the road. At home. Batum. Jesse, he's got a couple threes against us. I feel like everybody on the freaking Clippers has hit a 3 against us tonight. I know it's not everybody. It just feels that way. And it don't feel good. All right, let me catch up to the chat. Big soup rotation's weird because of the back-to-back. Is there any way to fix a 3-point obsession in the league? No, no Southern Path. So here's the thing. Think about this. Let's say you take 100 shots a game, right? You hit 52 pointers. You shoot 50% from 2-point land. That's a good clip, right? 50%, that's 100 points. If you take 100 3-pointers and hit the league average, which is 35%, you hit 35 threes times 3. That is 105. So analytically speaking, it generally makes more sense to chuck more 3s than 2s. Let's disappoint ESPN and beat the... This would be a heck of a comeback. I think we can still make at least the second round. I think that's the minimum. I don't see why we can't make it out of the first round. After that, it's going to be tough. Richie, announcer said this is the largest deficit for any Spurs game. Yeah, Phil, I'm not surprised. So, Ryan, I've been saying that too. The amount of different freaking apps we need to watch the Spurs this season is ridiculous. I mean, they just put 3 more games on Peacock or NBC, I believe, in March. I can't stand it. Jay Little, we desperately need a Spurred quarter. Should I cash out? I actually got an answer for you. I'm Groot. There you go. I mean, there it is. Team President, what's going on? Get in there, Groot. Right next to the Hulk shoulder. There you go, Groot. Appreciate you. Groot's very active on this channel. Stephen D says, I'm not worried. We got this. What's up? Too much swag? Nice channel name. We're seeing that they're showing the highlights from this game. I actually don't want to watch them. I've seen enough from this game. I want to see a completely different half. Spurs outscore the Clippers by 21 in the second half and win by 1. Will work for me. Save us, Miss Damon. I don't think she can save us. Anyone think Spurs should have taken Con Knippel? All right, Lauren, that's an interesting question. I've thought about that too. In mock drafts before the lottery results came out, a lot of mock drafts had the Spurs taking Con Knippel at 8, which, by the way, if we actually took Con Knippel at 8, that would have been a hell of a steal because he's playing like a top 3 pick right now. We need 3-point shooting. That is a tough scenario. That might be a future video, actually. I don't know how to answer that in the heat of the moment because I like Dylan Harper. I like what he brings to the team. But the team really needs shooting. Now, would Con Knippel be starting and have as much of an opportunity he's having right now in Charlotte with the Spurs? I don't think so. Your starting lineup would be Fox, Castle, Vassell. I don't think Knippel can't play power forward. Isn't he like only 6'7"-ish? Granted, we've had other 6'7"-ish guys, but he's not the most athletic as far as I know. Getting the second overall pick was a blessing and a curse maybe in disguise. I don't know. We have come back before. Yes, Anthony. Mitch Johnson has to be gambling 10 minutes for Shattered. I tend to think he's saving them more for the second half, but this is kind of bad right now. You almost went to this game tonight? Brett, I'm glad you didn't either. Unless they come back, and then you'll be like, oh, dang, I didn't go to this game. What's going on, Beaks and Timber? Thank you for stopping in. We are playing like the Kings. And Joe, Kawhi Leonard plays extremely well against our Spurs. Very well. Rich, I know the All-Star game was weeks ago, but what's your thoughts on people saying Wemby's trying to bring the old All-Star game back? I agree. Ant had said that Wemby set the tone earlier in that game, like, hey, we're not fooling around. I'm trying. And NBA players, granted a lot of them have given up on the All-Star game, there's still that part of you. Even if you don't care about the All-Star game, you have those competitive juices. And when you see somebody trying to school you, maybe embarrass you, that's when you stop and say, whoa, not tonight, buddy. And you could see the tone of that game was different with Wemby setting said tone. So can he absolutely save the All-Star game? I don't know. But can he help bring more interest back and help make it competitive? He's already done that. We do need some Chuck. Good evening, Stinger X Factor. Thank you for... I didn't know who that was when you sent that to me on the Twitters, so I didn't respond. I forgot who he was. But yes, that is the freaking guy with 4 penalties in, one quarter? I'm glad that butthead is gone. What did you guys want? You want some Chuck? Yo Mano. Yo Mano Love? GA? I don't know if I'm saying all that right. Melissa, I bought Sling Pass for $5 again to get ESPN. Yes. So... it's a double-edged sword with De'Aaron Fox because on one hand, I commend him for taking a step back. He's not the guy like he was in Sacramento. He's not scoring 26 points per game. He's taking like 4 shots less per game. Kind of like David Robinson with Timmy. He's taking the Robin role. That being said, with the amount of money the Spurs are going to be giving him over the next few years, I think he's averaging 19 points a game, and I know it's not all about stats, but I really thought he'd be a guy that'd be dropping 22 to 24 a night, and I know the team hasn't needed that from him, but there are a lot of games, too, where it seems like he's going through the motions, and I'm like, man, get going, De'Aaron. We need a bucket. You're our former clutch, well, not with us, but you're a former clutch player of the year. You're our bucket getter when we can't get buckets, and I know he's not going to have it every night, but there's been a lot of nights where he's been quiet. Definitely not the time for Mitch to try new stuff. No. Kawhi's playing like his son, like his predecessor. What? Yes, timeout first. Try not to hide people, guys. Timeouts first. Hide the spam channels. The channels that come in and drop, 50 freaking. Check out this thing. Check out Webaholics NBA something. So yeah, please try not to remove folks unless it's really, really warranted. Like, somebody saying something racist or getting overly political. Yeah, remove from the channel. But otherwise, I can actually see who's been removed at this moment. I'm going to take a look real quick while we're still in a timeout. Is this it? Who's nobody I recognize. I don't know who these folks are. But since you said that, Phil, I'll just put them back in. They might already be gone. I don't know. I like to give everybody a fresh start every few months anyway. I'll do like a clean sweep of, cleaning up the hidden users. Because, everybody deserves a second chance. You let it get full for a couple months. Empty it out. Let it get full again. Empty it out. I don't know. Trade Fox for a bag of chips? No. The chat? Yes, they did. Crosby, yes. Crosby was mentioned already tonight, but thank you, Stingray. Rich, have you ever thought about putting the chat in subscribe? I haven't changed username. Do you think that's a good idea? Because I have seen some channels do subscribers can comment only, which I would assume that means bots can't chat because I don't think the bots are smart enough to subscribe, are they? Hey, Rich, part of me wishes Kawhi was playing small forward. I mean, so here's a double-edged sword with that. I understand where you're coming with that, Bigso, but if Kawhi Leonard is still part of the Spurs. I forgot I was going with this. I am tired. Very tired. Kawhi is still part of the Spurs. We don't have the guys we have now. No doubt about the fact that Wemby's not here, Castle's not here, Harper's not here. So half a dozen of one, 6 in the other. I'm not sure the Spurs would have won another championship with Kawhi. Jose, I don't have a better half. I have better halves. Look at the couch contingent. These guys are fantastic. They're exposed by... So, Mike, we definitely struggled against well, I was going to say the Knicks, but we're struggling against the Clippers tonight. Struggle against the Warriors. I don't know, Bag of Chip. I feel I saw that. Thank you. I think that's funny. I actually don't care. Trolls, thank you for hitting him up. You got to remember, he came to this stream. So who's the real loser? You came here. And you took time to comment. And you probably watched an ad. So thank you for the 1% of a penny. Worth it. Kawhi is a bot. Okay, he could be. I really like your coach, but the last 3 times I watched, we've lost. Oh, no. Rommel, really? I called the game. Well, obviously, the Spurs have won more games than they lost if I've been calling them this season because they have a winning record. But it's a bummer that when you've been here stopping in, that they have not won. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wemby's a little bit... Bong Bong. Always love the name Bong Bong. He's got to be tired from last night. He played 36 or 38 minutes. I think that's the most minutes he's played since coming back from his calf injury, right? I like it. Keto, I have no idea how Brook Lopez is destroying us tonight. He's absolutely laying the smack down on us. The Lance Armstrong diet, Lauren. Let's see what you did there. I'm really convinced Mitch is trying to lose this game. When he starts hot, then he shattered. The rotations because of the game yesterday. It's got to be. Who are we talking about? Who looks buff? Oh, Lance Armstrong. Well, Lance is juicing. It kills. Good evening to you. It has been a very tough game tonight. Very rough. I wonder if Brook Lopez's season high is for this year. He's 37. He can't be really killing it tonight, can he? Let's take a look. I think it'll show season high for him. Maybe. Actually, no, I'll just look at his game log. For the year, by the way, since we're talking about Lopez, he is averaging 7.4 points a game. He's not exactly killing it this season, but he's playing against our Spurs, and he's feeling it. Lopez's season high this year is... Get out of here, book Basketball Reference as. Oh, he dropped 31 in a game this year. He went 9 of 14 from 3 against the Trailblazers on December 26th. All right, never mind. He's actually had some big games this year. I did not expect a 30-piece from Brook Lopez. But there you go, Spurs fans. He can still play here and there. Lopez is very slow, and he managed to score. Yappy. He can hit some threes. Shooting threes, man. 31, season high. I am legit shocked about that. Because I haven't... I haven't been holding... You know what? Rally time. When I hold Grogu, that's the rally cap. Jonathan, get your butt in there. Is his tail messing him up? There we go. Jonathan's feet all set. Steph is going to sit like that. That's a little weird, but I don't know where else to put him. All right, Grogu in the house. 66-46. Let me get quarter 3 up on the board. Levi and friends, I like it. The Spurs will win this game. Preach, brother, preach. Angelo, thank you for stopping in from the Philippines. All right, it's rally time. Grogu is in the house. Let's go. I feel a burst of energy. Hopefully our Spurs feel a burst of energy as well. Hey, where's this? Oh, Selena's been gone for ages. The couch contingent has replaced Selena. Rally Grogu. Let's go. Rally Grogu. Grogu's headband is the trend. Wrap it around, the force won't bend. All right, Clippers ball. There's a drive in the paint, and it's a miss by Derek Jones Jr. Clippers get the offensive rebound, 12 on the shot clock, 66-46. And there's a layup and one for Derek Jones Jr. Well, what's up, a lad from the Philippines? Deflaw, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Thank you. Wessex says, let's show Rich some love and hit that like button. Yes, Grogu is not Baby Yoda per se, the same character, but he's the same species, which I don't think we actually know Grogu species. Ren, what's going on? Paul Grogu Bear. We just got 69. And we do have a full roster. Everybody's good to go. We need a massive run like now. Wemby's got to play at least 10 minutes to hit the 20-minute mark, so this game counts as part of the 65 games played. Wemby drives in the paint. High layup. No good. Oh, boy. Clippers ball up by 23. Lopez thought about a mile-long three. Pulled it down. He thought about it for a second. I saw him. He was like, maybe not. Instead, Kawhi takes a three. No good. Champagnie with the rebound. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Gets it to Wemby. Wemby back to Champagnie. Champagnie drives in the paint. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it out to Wemby. Wemby one-on-one versus Lopez. Wemby should be cooking Lopez tonight. Right? Vassell for three. We cannot make a shot. We do get the offensive rebound. Wemby with the ball again. Backs up nope, that's not Lopez. Backs up Kobe. Throws up the jumper. Couch contingent is one place to be when you're on the inside. If your name is, I don't want to say, no, to the bath, really? Oh, good, that's funny. Lopez for three. Come on! Brooke Lopez has got 20. And now turnover by Fox. Just lost his dribble. Plop. Nice Euro step, but there's a block by Wemby on Derrick Jones Jr. No. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and this time it'll be off LA. Whew. Grandmaster, I'm not a big fan of this either. Now, wait a minute. Y'all can't keep turning on Mitch back and forth every game. When the Spurs are losing, it's fire Mitch. When they're winning, you guys are trolling me for saying I didn't. My one short reaction clip where I wasn't happy as a new coach. You can't keep flip-flopping. Stay in your lane. I'm just kidding. Whatever. I don't care. There's an alley-oop to Wemby. All right. The run begins now. I'm calling it. 72-50. There's where it starts. 72-50. I'm calling it. Put me in, Mitch. Kawhi, damn it. Well, Kawhi Leonard just took a three. That kind of just took the air out of my sails there. Fox in the paint. Runner good. All right. Spurs starting to hit some shots here, but we need some stops as well. 9 minutes to go. 23-point game. 75-52 in our worst first half at home of the year. Kawhi pull up in the paint. Short, no good. Wemby with the rebound. All right, we got to stop. Gets it up to Vassell. Vassell drives in the paint. Stops at the free throw line. Pops in and out. It kills. I like it. 18 in a row just because. Let's get a 17 in a row to 69 them. Lopez thought about a three. Gets it around the Kobe. This Kobe dude's killing me. Spurs, what a turnover. They got Champagnie on the break. Julian takes it in and throws it down. There we go. Little defense. Little defense. $75-54. And almost another turnover. Castle knocks it out. Stay in LA ball. Sometimes this team is not ready to play. I know, Keith. We need a 10-0. No, Lewis, we need a little more than 10-0. And now found Brooke Lopez. That is a turnover. That's a stop, technically. A turnover to stop. Eight-plus minutes to go. Spurs down by 21. Let's get it in the scenes a little bit at a time. Fox in the paint. Stops, pops. All right. We're going to have a timeout by the Clippers. All right. That's a 6-0 run by the Spurs. We're still down by a lot. A little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Right? That's how you do it. Mini run, Greco. Mini run. I like it. Positivity. Mini run. Let's do it. Get a few more stops. Get the lead to under 15. By the end of the third quarter, the lead is 10. That's the goal. We're in a timeout. Get the lead down to 10. I think we can do it. Clippers are shooting their threes well, too. Comeback time, yes. C. Willer, I like it. No giving up on this team. There you go. I like it. Thank you for the Super Chat, my guy. Gary says, we got this game in the bag. I don't want to say we got it in the bag. We got a long ways to go, but a little bit at a time. It's not a race. It's a marathon. We still have 20 minutes left in the game. Grind, pound the rock? Yes. We will need the energy from last night for the rest of the game to win this game. Yes. Yes, Lewis. The Spurs went on a 6-0 run, an immediate timeout by the Clippers. A good timeout. Little momentum swinging. They call a timeout. That's a good call. Good timeout. I'll concede it. I'm feeling more energy now. I was very lethargic in the first half, as were the Spurs. I'm starting to come to life. The team's coming to life. Let's do it together. We need the guy. Pop is still alive, C. Wheeler. We can't say the ghost of Pop when he's alive and okay. Well, I don't know if he's okay, but he's definitely still with us. There you go, Twisted. Come on, Spurs. I like it. By the way, I will be live for the Rockets Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you're going to a place to hang out for the game, got you covered. Even the few fans I saw in the chat say, shut up, Rich, which I don't know why. I was talking about the Spurs, but, you know, can't please everybody. Spurs to make this a Mike, I get it to 10. So Jonathan, coming into the third quarter, he needed 10 minutes to hit the 20-minute mark. We're 4 minutes in, so he needs at least 6 more. I can understand y'all not wanting to trade Wemby to the rentals, but what about an occasional rental? What? Chris Haynes, I'm a little disappointed with Fox's play this year, but the Spurs are also in second place. It's hard not to look at him statistically and see what he did in Sacramento and then see what he's doing this year with the Spurs and see what appears to be a decline in production, but he's shooting substantially less. His splits are about the same. Gary, we get a lot of trolls on here. I'm getting used to it. At this point, I don't care. People are calling me a loser in the chat. Shut up. I'm like, whatever, who cares? I don't remember their channel names. I literally see that stuff sometimes. It's in my head for like 1 or 2 seconds. I forgot every person that said that tonight. And it's good. You know what? That's good because that means the channel is growing. They don't realize that the more and more of them they are, even though they can be rude, that means the channel is growing. That's a good thing in the end, right? Take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Kobe in the paint. I was getting ready to yell Kobe. Nope. Kicks it out to Chris Dunn. Dunn guarded by Castle. 7 on the shot clock. Kicks it out for 3. Blocked by Wemby. That's another stop, guys. Third block for Wemby. Another stop. Castle cross court to Fox. Wide open all day for 3. Let's go! That's a 9-0 run. 75-59. Okay. 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes with Grogu. Rally Grogu in the house. I think actually the momentum did change when I grabbed Rally Grogu. There's a miss by Lopez. Wemby with the ball. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds by Kawhi Leonard. It's going to be Spurs ball. 75-59, 6:59 to go. Lewis, who told me to get Rally Grogu? Was it you, Lewis, that told me to get Rally Grogu? 75-59. Wemby with the ball. 8 on the shot clock. Pulls up from the elbow. Let's go. It's 11-0 run. No, it's from the back. No, it's okay. You know what? It's all good. I used to let it get to me a little bit. I just got to take it with just it is what it is. There's a 3. No good. Spurs ball. Guys, we're down by 14. Spurs on an 11-0 run. Fox for 3 again. I don't love that shot, De'Aaron. Kawhi zipping up the court. Off balance layup, no good. Fouled, going to the line for 2. Did not love that 3 by Fox right there. But we're coming back in the game, down by 14. We're down by 25. We've now cut the lead to 14. I said get it to 10-ish by the end of the third quarter. Kawhi Leonard going to the line, though, to end the run. Grandmaster One says, if people insult me, I just look at my incredible biceps and realize having biceps like this makes me superior. So what I look at trolls as is they're throwing eggs at me, right? The trolls are throwing eggs, and the eggs are bouncing off of me. And then I take a pause and look at the egg that bounced off of me, and I say, the yolk's on you. No? No? Okay. Yeah, Mike, I didn't love that 3 by Fox right there. That one was questionable. Kawhi makes them both, and we had momentum going. Just to run up and shoot a 3 like that. Yeah, let's keep it going, though. See, Will at the $2 super says, Fox is our Shaq. He can't hit threes or free throws. Vassell misses a 3 now, too. All right, let's not settle on the threes, guys. We just got back into the game by playing defense and making our 2s. Chucking 3s is not the recipe for getting to keep cutting this lead. 77-61, 6 minutes to go. Grandmaster, he doesn't have the connection Castle has. This is a foul on Dylan Harper. I think we have 2 more free throws coming up, possibly by Derrick Jones Jr. I'm not sure. Oh, they're going to review this. Are they checking for a flagrant, possibly? Let me take a look at the replay here. That is not a flagrant. Dylan barely touched him. Jones went flying through the air, out of control. Harper barely touched him. That better not be called a flagrant. That would be crazy. Not a flagrant. I was going to say, he barely touched him. It sucks to do when flying into the floor, but he was out of control through the air. I mean, when you barely touch somebody, it was his job to do. He's supposed to try to catch him? This will be a common foul. Julian Champagnie is in the game. Florida man, I'm not sure if you can see the right side of the screen, but the players are on the court are right over here, and Champagnie is right there. No flagrant for flopping. All right, guess Hatch, fair enough. I was going for a really lame joke. And it worked, actually. It was a really lame joke. There you go. Brook Lopez with the ball. Over to Kobe Sanders. Kobe guarded by Cornette. Gets it into Lopez. Lopez wheels it around. Can't see who has the ball. At Derrick Jones Jr. Pull-up jumper by Jones is in and out. And now a foul on San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard with an offensive rebound. Right, Soul Line Care? Why aren't they listening to us? What's up with that? You're welcome, Florida man. I know a lot of people sometimes are only listening, or maybe you're just looking at the chat, but the players on the court are over there with their points, field goals, rebounds, assists, and fouls. I know it can be a little hard to read depending on which device you're on. First free throw is good by Kawhi, and it's back up to 17. We had cut it to 14. Wemby sits, and well, I don't think he's done. I want to say he needs to play at least 4 minutes, I think, to hit the 20-minute mark. Yeah, Malistic. Yes, the momentum went. Whoosh. Harrison Barnes, I believe, is still out, still injured from his nap. Champagnie with a catch and shoot 3. Come on. All right. Wait, they call that a 2? Did I put one too many points on? 79-64. Spurs only 9 of 28 from 3. Kawhi in the paint, double pump, spin around, fade away, no good. Spurs ball, down by 15. Castle bring it up for San Antonio. Steph will get it out to Devin. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Champagnie for 3 again from the corner. Julian Champagnie, that's a 3. 12 points, guys. Come on. Let's go. Another little run starting. Just a little bit at a time. Kobe with a huge 3. Dang it, Kobe! Sanders. That was a 26-foot 3. That was a long 3. Castle with a bad turnover. He's picked off by Kawhi. Kawhi fast break layup. And now timeout. Kawhi is D'ing us up tonight. Just when we keep cutting it down. Kawhi is Kawhi leading the league in steals per game right now? He's averaging like 2, right? I mean, Steph is not ready for Kawhi. I like Steph. Steph, cover your ears. He's not ready to be D'd up by Kawhi Leonard, former 2-time defensive player of the year. What's up, Tony Fuentes? I didn't think I'd see you tonight. Thank you for stopping in. Sowen coming in for the Knicks with 7 minutes. Sowen's playing for the Knicks. Nice. I see where I can't put Wemby back in the game. I can't control who plays. I wish I could. We got 400 thumbs up, guys. Thank you very much. I'd like to get to 500 before the night's over. I know this has been a rough game, but if you have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. It does help support the channel. Thank you, Pop. Hopefully we can turn things around in the fourth, now. I was going to say the fourth quarter. Now. Florida Man, thank you for the $2 super chat. The guy from OKC. Which guy? The guy from SGA? I thought Kawhi Leonard was leading the league in steals per game. Am I wrong, guys? Let's take a look real quick. Basketball reference, Kawhi Leonard, blah, 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 blah. He's averaging 2 steals a game, but he's not first right now, so somebody else actually has pulled ahead. He was leading last time I pulled up Kawhi's stats, but somebody has since pulled ahead. Who's pulling ahead of him? I'm trying to find it. There's a zillion steal percentage, turnover, blah, 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 blah. God dang it. Basketball reference, sometimes there's too many freaking stats, and I can't tell if I'm coming or going here. Steals. All right. It's active. Oh, he's actually 5th right now. Is this steals per game, or is this... all right, there we go. Finally found it. Cason Wallace. He is from the OKC. All right, Cason Wallace. That would be the dude from OKC. The top 3 in the end. What the hell? That is not what I wanted. Man, Basketball Reference acting a little wonky tonight. I'm trying to click on stuff, and it's jumping around on me. All right, number 1 is Cason Wallace at 2.1, tied at 2.0, Tyrese Maxey and Kawhi Leonard. Dyson Daniels, who led the league last year, is tied for 4th, actually tied at 3rd at 1.9 with Oscar Thompson. There you go. For anybody that's interested in the steals leaders, random stat, didn't expect to talk about it, but, well, there we are. Here's your steal leaders. Good here. No, I don't think the Clippers do anything in the playoffs either. Probably not. Every time the Spurs take out Fox, Wemby, yeah. So Wemby has to get 5 more minutes than Brave New World. He's got to play at least 20 tonight, so we need at least 5 more minutes out of Wemby. If they can have a big run with Wemby, like a 10-0 run, that gets us right back in the game. Mr. Ramo, I would agree gambling has definitely not been good for sports. Definitely not. The way you see such vitriol from some fans, well, maybe not fans, but from gamblers towards teams that don't care about other team. It's about a parlay. It's about an over-under. It's definitely become a problem. I don't engage in it. If you do it, you do you. But I just want to enjoy the game for what it is and enjoy my team. The Spurs are getting outscored 17-5 on fast break points. Julian Champagnie for 3, no good. Fouled going to the line for 3. I just said last night, does anybody on the Spurs get fouled more on 3-point attempts than Julian Champagnie? He is always going to the line for 3 free throws. Who do you think we are playing first in the bracket? I don't know who the 8th seed is. Somebody said I'm stoned. I wish. I haven't touched that stuff in 25 years. I think my job can actually drug test, so I don't want to lose my job. They haven't since I got hired. Would not be worth risking it. I have a state job. No way, no how I'd risk that job. 2 free throws so far, 84-69. Just super salty. Nice channel name. They absolutely can come back. My plans for the next game? To call it? That's it right now. I might try to do a video tomorrow morning. I've been a little light with Spurs content when it comes to non-lives this season. I want to maybe start getting a little more content up, at least 3 videos a week, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Stick with the original content. I don't want to just do the same thing over and over again. Oh, the Spurs are dynasty. The Spurs are the best. There's a lot of that right now, and I'm a little burned down on that. There's a miss by the Pistons, so I want to... Pistons, the Clippers. I want to try to do a little more original stuff like I've been doing this week. Most of you seem the feedback has been positive, like, hey, you're trying something different. Like it. Harper in the paint. Blows by everybody. Layup good. 12-point game. We can get some Chuck David. Let's chuck the Clippers the rest of this third quarter. Can we get the lead to single digits? That pull-up J is good by Benedict Mathurin, former Pacer. Good day, Jops guys. Thank you for stopping in. Just super salty. Wemby is probably on a minutes restriction with the back-to-back tonight. He played last night versus Detroit. I think he played 36 or 38 minutes. Champagny drives in the paint, misses the shot. Cornette fights for the board and has the ball poked out of his hands. It is Clippers ball. 3 minutes to go, up by 14. Jordan Miller drives in the paint. Jumper good. I think you can agree. I'm not saying that on all Spurs videos. That's fair. Champagny catch and shoot 3. Good! All right. We're just hovering around that 10-plus mark. Champagny with 17 points tonight. 14 in this quarter. Julian Champagny has been massive in this third quarter. And I believe he's coming into the game questionable, some of you had said. Damn. Tough shot by Benedict Mathurin in traffic. Gets the jumper good off the glass. Harper spins around his defender, drives in the paint, and is going to run right back out. Drops it off to Cornette. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Champagny for 3. That one's short. Can't hit them all. Like Kellen playing some defense. Harassing Benedict Mathurin in the backcourt. All right, Kellen. Carter Bryant's checked in for San Antonio. Brook Lopez now with the ball. Lopez has been cooking the Spurs tonight. I think he has 20. 2 on the shot clock. That's a miss, and it's Spurs ball. Missed by Kobe Sanders. Carter Bryant will bring it up for San Antonio. I don't say that often. Carter over to Champagny, back to Harper. Harper with the ball, quick double team. Double team is off. Into the paint, spins around. Off-balance shot is blocked by Lopez. Lopez didn't even jump, just boop. Got a hand on it. And a quick 3 down the other end is no good by Mathurin. Spurs ball. All right, let's get a couple buckets and a couple stops here. A minute 20 to go. I want the lead to around 11. We're down by 15. Not asking for a lot here. Harper, long-range jumper, no good. Carter with the rebound. May have pushed off a little bit. Nobody said anything. I'm not going to say anything more myself. Gets the ball to Kellen. Kellen is the post, into the paint. Turns it over. We are struggling as a team in a lot of facets of the game. Benedict Mathurin with the ball at the elbow. Got Cornette on him. Don't like that matchup. 10 on the shot clock. Mathurin crossover. Starts to drive. Throws it up. And it's no good. Champagny sprinting up the court. Stops. You can just now fire off a 3. All right, that's 12. Get a stop here. Get it to 10. Wemby's riding the bike. It's a 12-point game. Come on. Champagny now with 17 in the third quarter. Been huge for us this quarter. Lopez one-on-one with Cornette. 10 on the shot clock. Tough off-balance. Oh my God, that was a tough off-balance jumper. I got to give credit where credit was due. He was falling backwards, and made the shot. Brook Lopez is killing it tonight. 14-point game. Let's finish with a bucket. I'd be happy. I said get it to 11. 12 is fine too. Keldon with the ball. He's going to launch a straightaway 3 from a zillion feet. Oh, and it's good! They got it to 11. I said get it to 11. Okay. Speed Antiques. Good evening. Speed Antiquities. This is doable. 11 points, guys. Rowley Grogu in the house. Do not give up. They just said Kelvin Johnson hasn't made in forever. All right. We can win this game. They did, Greco. Tony, I would love a comeback like this. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Maybe not Grogu. Grogu could go in the game. Down 24, now 11. We can do this. How about you say get it to 11 for the win now so they can... Get it to plus 11. Good evening, Jeff. I thought I was going on my Xbox tonight, and I forgot that when I was talking to you, bro, last night, I had a game at 9:30, which means I will not be getting on my Xbox tonight. I mean, I could get on after this game, but I don't think I feel like jumping on at midnight. Anyway, fourth quarter on the way. We can win this. Mike SV with the $5 Super Chat says, leave this unit in and sub Cornet out ASAP. Wemby should be good to go for about 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. What I expect to see, Spurs fans, is Wemby plays the first 4 or 5 minutes. He rests for about 3 minutes, plays the final 4 or 5. I think this has been planned by Mitch Johnson to stagger his minutes throughout the game to save him for the fourth quarter. How about some thumbs up for the Spurs comeback so far? That was a spurred quarter, guys. We needed a spurred quarter. And we got one. Game's not over yet, but much. That was our first quarter we won, isn't it? We won 35-26. We outscored them by 9. Now, obviously, we're down by more than 9 now. We're down by 11. But the Spurs can come back and win this. We've seen them do it before, which is a bummer when I see people in the chat that I know are Spurs fans the second quarter saying the game is over. I'm like, man, you've seen this team come back numerous times. Why can't they do it tonight? It ain't going to be easy, but it's certainly doable. Les Mitch is saving Wemby to play all of fourth. So Fonswine, my prediction is that he's going to play 8 to 9 minutes. He's been getting a lot of rest tonight, and I think it's for this situation right here. Coffins, I've been playing Battlefield with my buddy Bry a lot. Battlefield Retcon, because you can do 2-player duels. We kind of suck at the game, but we enjoy it. We also tried Rainbow Six Siege, which recently became a free game. We touched jump. I was still in a timeout. Jump back into Rogue Company recently so he can finish his weapon mastery. I've played it. He's gonna try Enlisted with me. Just tried Fragpunk for the first time. We had fun with Fragpunk. I don't know if we were playing bots, but the first game he won MVP. The second game I won MVP with 32 kills and only 1 death. I'm usually not that good at shooters, so I got to think something was up in that game. Champagne has been on fire. And no, yo boy, I do not stream video games. I do have, thank you, Shade Gildas Alexander's in the chat. I do have 2 channels. One is this one. The second one is my comic book channel, Philobox Comics. Maybe one day we'll try to get a third channel monetized. This one's clearly monetized. The second channel's monetized. I just don't know what I would do on a third channel. If I have the free time, though, maybe I'll come up with something. Ultimate Sign, I don't time. So for the record, I'm not timing people out anymore. I have left that to the Wrench Gang. I used to time people out. I made the realization that I'm sitting here trying to call the game, talk to you guys, run the scoreboard, run the game clock. I don't have time to moderate the chat. So I put YouTube's settings to basic, which means offensive comments might be held, and I'm leaving it to the Wrench Gang. I just don't have the time or effort or energy to sit here and try to do everything. Wemby's not starting the fourth quarter. I stand corrected. Lascelles would have missed. The putback is no good. It's 92-81. I thought for sure Wemby be in the game. There you go, Iowa says, let's go Wrench Gang. Or actually Shield Gang. There's a little turnaround jumper by Kawhi. Jeffrey, I love Magic the Gathering. Commander specifically, but the thing is, I have not bought anything card-wise for the most part in the last 3.5 years because I don't like Universes Beyond. So I don't know what I would talk about. De'Aaron Fox drives in the paint, gets the layup. 94-83, 11 minutes to go. Maybe Wemby just plays the last 10 minutes? I don't know. I thought it'd be... I don't know. He's played 16 minutes, so he's got to come back in the game. He's got to play at least 20. There's a foul on Fox. 94-83, 10:48 to go. Fox on Kawhi ain't good. No 4 paws in the grave. That is not good. No. That's not optimal. Mark, I would agree. Yes, there are some things that have been concerning. I think teams have been scouting him since he joined the Spurs, and they're definitely attacking him differently. There's a jumper in the paint, and it's good by Chris Dunn. Initially lost the ball, got the ball back. Little short jumper is good. Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Come on, Rally Grogu. I think Rally Grogu back on the screen. Fox thought about a three, gets the ball slapped out of his hand, gets the ball back. 14 on the shot clock. Gets a screen by Devin. We'll kick it out to Keldon for a corner three. Keldon Johnson! Back-to-back threes. 10-point game. That is the closest it's been in a long time. I can't believe we got SGA in the chat hanging out. It's not really SGA. And now a foul on Keldon. Keldon didn't move. He just stood there with his hands up, and they called a foul on him. That didn't seem like a great call. Can we see a replay? We're getting 2 free throws coming up by Isaiah Jackson. I guess we are. They're showing the replay now. Keldon standing there. Today's NBA. Isaiah Jackson at the line for 2. Headband guy. Use the force, Grogu. He missed the first one. It worked. Grogu used the force. Make headband be with you. Sohan, 2 points, 2 points, 3 rounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. That's his best game as a Knick, J Money. He's averaging like 0.9 points per game with them. Second free throw. He made that one. Shoot, I should have put Grogu up. He may have helped him miss that. Solo Lawn Care says, thanks for the consistent great work. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Solo Lawn Care. I love doing this. It can get exhausting at times. Between the job, this channel, the second channel, De'Aaron Fox in the paint layup. Started working out again, trying to get back in shape, so I've been busy. Got my hobbies like comic books and Magic the Gathering. There's a lot going on in the old TSR's life, but I'm enjoying it. And a turnover! There's a turnover by the Clippers. Spurs down by 9. Fox with the ball, gets to the Cornet. Cornet in the paint, layup is good! 7-point game, guys! 7-point game! David Jones-Garcia had surgery on his ankle. He is done for the year. A block by Carter Bryant! Spurs ball! Fox with the ball, drives in the paint, gets fouled. Let's go! Wemby's coming back, guys. Wow, the Knicks are killing the Nuggets, 142 to 103. Actually, I think that game is ending. Carter's, man, for somebody that's 6'6.5", he's a phenomenal shot blocker. He's going to be the second best shot blocker on our team within a year. He's getting there. And now another foul on De'Aaron Fox. Okay? We do need MVP. And Militia Guy, yes, he's got 16 minutes. It's because of the game yesterday. Same thing. I usually pick on Mitch for that. We don't know what the medical staff is saying. They could be putting him on minutes restriction. Right? We don't know. The Spurs would have... This would be our best comeback of the season if we can pull this off. Fox pull-up jumper is good! 5-point game! Time out! Let's go! Rally Grogu! You guys called the Rally Grogu, man. You said get Grogu up there, and the Spurs have been coming back since Grogu came up. We were down 24. And now it's a 5-point game. Splutterfly, what's going on? Yes, we can win this, Lewis. And even if the Spurs don't win this, first of all, GG Clippers fans, but to not roll over and fight back is a very good thing for this young team. They were clearly tired and kept fighting and have made it a game again. So no matter what happens, that's a good... I don't like saying moral victory, but you know what I mean. It's a good thing. SJ apparently... keep the intensity up, and this is now a normal game. This is not a blowout. This is a normal game. What's up, 2 Clutch Corey? Rosalind, thank you for stopping in. Lethality. Infernus, the Downers were in full force during the second quarter, and I said don't give up on the team when I was told to shut up. Can you dig it, sucker? Mike SV with $5 Church says, I'm back. Had to change my name. Who the heck muted me? Somebody muted. Not me, Mike. Oh, you're Mike SV too? I don't know why you would have got. I didn't see what I've not timed anybody out in this stream or the prior stream or hidden anybody. I've left that to the Wrench Gang. The only thing I think of is I actually didn't see what happened because I'm not seeing it anymore. So I don't know. But yes, we can get a Chuck. We're approaching 500 likes. Nice. Unless you guys, I have questioned the fit with De'Aaron Fox at the Spurs as well. Mike, you can have the super chat again, but thank you. Appreciate that. But you know what? The Spurs are second in the Western Conference, exceeding expectations, and he's part of that. So I can't complain. I mean, I can complain, but I'm not going to. Guys, we're 12 thumbs up away. I didn't think we'd get to 500 thumbs up. We're actually going to get to 500 thumbs up now. Thank you very much. We're almost there. Can we get to 500 for the Spurs comeback? I think we can. Appreciate y'all hanging out on a Friday night. I'll be back Sunday night for the Spurs and the Rockets. That should be a really fun game. A battle for Texas. If you're not subscribed to the channel, would love to have you join our community. I think for the... Phil, if you're still in the chat, I've talked to you about it, and some of you have all. I might bring memberships back because we're getting trolled so hard these days that I would put it at the bare minimum, $1 a month, and do more giveaways that way. Because we kind of slowed down on the giveaways, and part of it is because of all the trolling. I think I might bring memberships back only for that, $99 a month, whatever the lowest I could possibly do it as, just so I can... do more giveaways, especially near the playoffs. If Amazon has more Spurs merch, I would love to do a giveaway every playoff game. All right, Clippers ball. Tai Chi ads. I don't know what's up with that. Kawhi Leonard throws it up, misses the three. Spurs ball. Let's go. When's the last time we had the lead? Sometime in the first quarter. Castle in the paint. Gets it out to Fox. Castle's not really had one of his best nights. Fox with the ball. Jumpers. Good! This is a De'Aaron Fox. Highlight Patriot says, shutting the truck down in San Antonio. Go Spurs, go. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Get in there, Rally Grogu. Spurs on an 11-1 run in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And a block by Wemby. Spurs on the run. Castle will get an alley to Carter Bryant! Oh my Atlanta! $97-76. This is a variable winnable game. Almost another steal by Carter. We have an open three on the wing. It's no good. Guys, we can take the lead. I honestly don't know the last time we've had the lead in this game. Castle drives in the paint. Out of a cell. Open for three. Come on, Devin. Devin! Let's go! We are ahead! First lead since up 15-13. They were down by 25. Let's go! Ethernet's at the game. Holy crap! Down by 25. I might have to go back and pull the chat and see all the people that quit on the Spurs in the set. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I told you guys over and over and over to the people that give up on our team in the second quarter, this isn't the Spurs in the last 6 years. They're different. I'm not saying they're going to win this game, but my goodness, at least give them credit for the comeback. No, it's all Grogu, guys. Melissa, yeah, got to be the biggest comeback all year. This has been all headband Grogu. As soon as I started holding headband Grogu, the tide has turned. I had a couple super chats rolling, and Jedi Master with the $5 super chat says, "This is why you never give up. Go Spurs, go. This team is special." Yes. Mike SVE2 with the $20 super chat says, "Let's freaking go. We love you, Rich." LOL. Thank you guys for the super chats. Wow. This is crazy. This is easily our biggest comeback of the year. I'm speechless. I'm so proud of this team that clearly looked tired in the first half. People were saying it was over. And here they are with arguably their best comeback of the year so far. And if they pull it off in the end, oh Malanta. Mike SV2, I don't see that you're not hidden. Nobody's hidden. I don't know if maybe you were timed out for a bit, but you should be good to go on your original channel name. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. This has been a wild ride, and this is why I love having this channel, is I get to share these moments with other Spurs fans, and I'm sure there's some Clippers fans in here too saying, what the heck? And the Spurs have struggled so much against Kawhi Leonard since Kawhi's been playing against them. And to come back, right now we've outscored them 18-5 in the fourth quarter, 35-26 in the third. And guys, those of you have been here long enough, I said all night, if they can go on a huge run against us, why can't we do it to them? I think that's an honest question. Now, as a New York Giants fan, I certainly know if the other team's up 17-0, we're not going on a 17-0 run against them because the Giants don't have that. But the Spurs do have that this year. They've got so many different guys that can step up. Yes, I know Stephon Castle's having a rough game, but other guys, Champagnie, huge in the third quarter. Fox is now looking like the Fox that we've been clamoring for a lot of games. Carter Bryant. Carter is now contributing legit minutes and making a little bit of difference. He's dunking now. He's not bricking the dunks, dropping the ball. He's throwing them down with authority. He's hitting threes once in a while. He's blocking shots. The crowd is loud in San Antonio. I mean, I would be going absolutely nuts if I was at this game. Be screaming my ears off. Sure. Spurs on a 16-1 run in the last 3.5 minutes. Get up there, Grogu. You've been a lot of good luck keeping you on the screen. Kawhi with the ball into the paint. It's blocked by Carter, but I think that's a goaltend. They're going to call it a goaltend. He got a little too high up for that one. Good morning. Joe Spurs, go. What did you miss? Thank you, Boo Mains. The Spurs were down 25 at one point. That's what you missed. It's a game again. Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Out to Wemby. Wemby's going to take a three. Damn it. All tied at 9. Oh, it's actually all tied at 9-9. I'm sorry. That looks like a hook there. Lopez gets away with a bit of a hook there on Bryant. No whistle. Vassell with the ball. And he'll wait for the offense to catch up. 18 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for San Antonio. All tied at 99. De'Aaron Fox with the ball standing on the Spurs logo. Gets it to Wemby. Wemby drives in the paint. Layup is good! TL Watts with the $5 super chat says, "Go Spurs, go!" Thank you very much. And anybody that has super chatted tonight, greatly appreciate you. SGA, I'm a Giants fan, so I got to say Jackson Dart. I know he's only in his second year. Got a lot to prove, but I'm a Giants fan. There's a turnover by the Clippers. Get in there, Grogu. Grogu in the force. Let's go, Grogu. Grogu. Wemby's open for three. Almost turned it over. It's going to get knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Spurs ball with 7 on the shot clock. Whew. We are the first to 100, Andy Who. Andy Who, appreciate you. That's through to Mr. Robinson and Stephon Castle are in the house tonight. Andres, the Spurs were down by 25. Spurs fans, why y'all think I'm a free throw merchant? Gino, yes, we need Wemby P the rest of the game. Absolutely. Fox for three. Bounces off the rim, no good. I don't want us to settle for threes. We're up by 2. Keep making the easy shots. Kawhi drives by Castle. Gets in a little trouble, kicks it out to Lopez. Lopez got Fox on him. Back to Kawhi. Kawhi's going to take a mid-range 2, and Tie it up. 101 all. 5 minutes to go, guys. Kawhi with 26, 9, and 3. He has a lot of really good games against our Spurs. It's like he sees his old team and he's up for it, which... Kawhi Leonard with a steal on Stephon Castle. Fast break dunk. Kawhi is... I like Stephon Castle. Kawhi has been chumping Stephon Castle a little bit tonight. I mean, look, I know you guys are going to attack Castle in the paint. Or not in the paint. In the chat. If I'm Coach Mitch, I'm putting the ball in Fox's hands. Castle's clearly struggling with Kawhi defending him. Kawhi is a two-time former defensive player of the... Or two-time defensive player of the year. Put it in Fox's hands. I'm just saying. You know what? I'm not opposed to taking Castle out. You know, he is having a rough game. What do we got on? Wemby, Fox, Vassell, Castle, Johnson. Champagny has been killing it from 3 tonight. Maybe put Champagny in for Castle. Castle has more turnovers at points. Does he really? And he's being defended by Kawhi Leonard. Let's cut Castle a little bit of break here. It sucks he's not having a good game. This is little Steph, so... But he's also getting defended by, even though he's north of 30, still a phenomenal defender that as good as Steph has been at times this year, Kawhi is still him when it comes to defense. I would put in Julian too. Put in a floor spacer, someone that can rebound. And I think actually, well, he's got Champagny, Fox, Castle, Keldon, Cornette. What the? He's giving Wemby a quick rest. Kawhi's a top 50 player of all time. Yeah, Lauren. I mean, listen, I don't love the fact he's turning the ball over, but I'm also very aware that who's defending him. All right, so the Spurs got to keep it close here with Wemby getting a rest. Fox in the paint, the runner. No good. Cannot let this game get away from us with Wemby on the bench, guys. Kawhi with the ball, guarded by Castle. Backs him up into the paint. Cornette double teams and get out to Lopez for 3 for the 28-footer. It's no good. Champagny with the rebound. Smoke him if you got him. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Steph into the paint. The floater's no good, but Cornette will throw it down. I wonder if that was supposed to be an alley-oop. Either way, Cornette with the dunk ties it up at 103. It worked out in the end. Whatever. I would hate to come back from such a deficit like this and not win the game. And a foul on Steph. He got screened by Lopez, but they're calling the foul on Steph. Looks like he took a shot to the face, too. Champagne's a decent rebounder. Devil's advocate, what's going on? Try to keep you posted. It's 103-all with about 4 minutes to go. A very close game. It's tied. And yes, Patrick, I'm actually nervous. I am. They've had such a huge comeback. To not finish this off would be very disappointing. And Cornette is already coming out. Is Wemby back in? We're going small. Guys, we're going small. This is center, I don't know who our center is. Carter Bryant? It's Carter Bryant. He's on Lopez. Vassell with the double. Lopez, what a prayer shot. No good. Shot clock violation. Small ball with Carter Bryant as our center. Okay. It worked. I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, Homer. What's going on? Homer, we might get your 60 wins this year. My man Homer's been saying 60 wins every season or every year on this channel. Carter Bryant for 3. Carter Bryant! Spurs are 3 from 5 from 3 this quarter. The Clippers are over 3. There's a little jumper by Brook Lopez in the paint. This is a weird lineup. I cannot believe we're going small ball. 106-105. Spurs were down by 25. Wemby's got to be coming in his next stop, right? Fox gets stuck in the paint. Out to Vassell, back to Champagny, over to Castle. 5 on the shot clock. Castle takes off into the paint. Stops, pops. He can't get anything going tonight. We needed that shot, too. Clippers ball, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Kawhi with it, guarded by Bryant. Drives by Bryant into the paint. Fouled. No! I thought I heard a whistle. He missed a shot. I thought I heard a whistle. Never mind. Spurs ball. That totally threw me off. Wemby's stretching on the sideline. He's checking in on the next stoppage, guys. I see him do a little stretch. Fox from the elbow. Come on. Come on. I want this win. Beat Kawhi. Comeback of the year. A great Friday night. De'Aaron Fox now at 19 points, 7 assists on 9 to 17 shooting. Has coming up big in the fourth quarter. Was very quiet in the first three. Now he's playing like that clutch player of the year we signed. Or traded for. Traded and signed for. Lopez gets in the paint, gets the layup. 108-107. Patrick with a $1 super chat. Thank you very much, Patrick. Appreciate your support. Appreciate everybody that has super chatted tonight. SJ with my old team sucks. SJ was a Clipper for 1 year. Fox gets it by his defender. And a foul in LA. Wemby coming back in here. Aldrin, thank you for stopping. I appreciate everybody that's been stopping. I might not be able to call you guys out. I've been focused on the game because it's been a crazy end of the game. TSR, I'm off to spam like all your videos if we win. Have at you. Brandon's World, thank you for stopping in. Zwei player, no overtime. I am exhausted, no overtime. I was up late yesterday. Wemby with the ball. Out to Vassell, over to Champagne in the corner. Air ball. Air ball 3 for Champagne. Oh, dang it. That would have been huge. That would have been put us up by 4. Minute 20 to go. Champagne guarding Kawhi. Foul Champagne. Dang. Bowman, I hope you're right. 108-107. Both teams are in the bonus. Is this 2 free throws or are they in the bonus in the next foul? Non-shooting foul, guys. Clippers ball. 14 on the shot clock. A minute. Castle would have fouled immediately on the inbound pass on Kawhi. Dang it. Little touch foul. I hate these freaking touch fouls in the NBA. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Come on, Kawhi, miss a free throw. He made it. The Spurs did not use. Spurs do have their challenge. Didn't use it there. I just heard. Kawhi at the line for one more. Come on, Grogu. Grogu, use the force, Grogu. Didn't work. Kawhi's free throw shooting stronger than the force. If somebody's putting scores in the chat, please time them out. I see somebody's doing it now. Wrench Gang, please jump on the people putting the scores in the chat. Wemby for 3. It's good. Yep, somebody's putting real scores in the chat. Please keep an eye on that. 111-109. Both teams in the bonus. Killing that. No spoilers from that. Clippers ball. Timeout LA. 111-109. I don't like people getting timed out. If you put a score in the chat, you will get timed out. And speaking of timeout, we are in a timeout at the moment. It's 111-109. Clippers take a timeout. What a crazy game. Damn. Game of the year, maybe. You can have some Chuck, laugh, cry, and think. Yo Man says, I left when we were down 21. Went to see how bad it was. Holy, what a surprise. Yo Man, a lot of people left. A lot of people are calling the Spurs trash. Fire Mitch. I'm used to this. It happens every time the Spurs are down. It sucks when we're getting blown out. And granted, we didn't come back against the Knicks. But there are games they come back in, and this is one of them. Carlos, this has been a fantastic game. One possession game. Tony, I'm going to bed right after this game. It is almost midnight where I am. I appreciate those of you that stuck with it. You know, those of you that are coming back, it's cool when you say, hey, I was wrong. The Spurs came back. I came when the Spurs are down by 25. Maybe I'm the same score. There you go, Lance. Thank you, I Wessex. Appreciate it. Let's also thank Grogu. I don't remember what the Wavy. I don't remember what the future guys said. When you guys said switch Jonathan to Grogu, no offense, Jonathan, the Spurs started coming back. Ever since I've been holding Grogu, It's been a comeback. SGA has also helped, apparently. 1 timeout for the Clippers, 2 for the Spurs. Spurs up 111-109. And I got to cover the chat so there's no spoilers. I have seen some scores in there. Unfortunately, I saw the 111-109 before it happened. I am streaming this on my Roku. ESPN on the Roku tends to be a little bit on a delay. Now, Derek Jones Jr. takes it at Wemby. And he gets an and one. Drives in the paint, throws it up. Let's take a look at the foul. Wemby goes up for the block. How's that a foul? He didn't even touch him. I think that's a bad call. Didn't touch him with his hands. A little bit of body contact. Clearly didn't affect the shot because he made it. Freaking. The Clippers have taken 20 free throws. We've taken 10, and we're at home. Come on now. Spurs ball. Fox with the ball, guarded by Kawhi. Step back 3. No good. Oh, I don't know about I don't know about that shot. Kawhi with the ball, guarded by Wemby. 12 on the shot clock. Kawhi now getting double teamed. They're going around the world. Back to Kawhi. He's going to take a 3 from the top of the key. No good. Spurs are on a break. Wemby with the dunk. Oh my God. Timeout, LA. Kawhi missed the shot. Wemby released, and they catch him on the break for the Thunder. Kawhi missed the 3. De'Aaron Fox the rebound. Wemby was heading back. Threw it down to him. Fast break dunk. Now we need a stop. Oh my gosh. This game. Hey, GG Clippers fans, in all seriousness, no matter what happens, Spurs win or lose. What a freaking game tonight. This is not the game I thought we'd see. But it's the game we needed and the game we wanted, apparently. I don't know. We're in a timeout. Yeah, Sugar J. It's been a phenomenal ending. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, I'll be live. I got to plug the channel while we're in a timeout. Sunday night, Rockets versus the Spurs. That is March 8th, live at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're looking for a place to hang out for the game, talk with a fellow Spurs community, see an incredible, or hear, maybe, depending on what you're doing, an incredible comeback like tonight, love to have you join the channel. Hashtag road to 40K. The goal this year will be get to 40,000 subscribers for 2026. There, I made a goal. Both teams are in the bonus. And Yodi's on the court. Yodi, we need a good luck boop for the end. Boop. For those that don't know, the Spurs were down by 25 at one point in this game. Looked like it was over at halftime to a lot of fans, and they have fought back. I see a super chat in the chat. Thank you very much. With the $2 super chat says, what the hell is happening? A crazy comeback by our Spurs, but it's not over yet. They got to seal the deal. Batum stepped out of bounds. They get the ball in, and Nicholas Batum immediately stepped out of bounds. Oh my God, he stepped out of bounds. They get it to Lopez. Batum is standing out of bounds. What a dumb play. Oh, that was a bad turnover by Nicholas Batum. He barely stepped in bounds and his foot was still on the line. And now an offensive foul, Devin Vassell. Oh my God. Devin pushed off. There might be a flop here. Devin pushed off. I don't think that's going to get overturned. Devin Vassell clearly pushes Derek Jones. He may have flopped with it and sold it, but he's clearly pushed. I don't know if Mitch is challenging this. He's challenging it. You got to be kidding me. A bonehead play by Nicholas Batum, followed up by a bonehead play by Devin Vassell. Mitch called a timeout. He called the timeout. Did he call timeout before the push? They're saying there's confusion there too. He called a timeout before the foul. Holy crap, greatest timeout ever by Mitch Johnson. He called a timeout before the foul. You got to be kidding me. Wow. Mitch called a timeout right before Vassell pushed off. Yes, they're showing Mitch calls timeout. Vassell then oh my God, did we get lucky there? Mitch Johnson. Let's give some credit for that one, Spurs fans. Damn. My heart can't take it. Castle tosses it into Champagnie. Champagnie in the paint. And he's fouled. Whew. What an insane ending to this game. If you're just coming in, it's Clippers ball. Nicholas Batum throws the inbound pass to Brook Lopez, who immediately gets it back to Batum. Batum has not fully stepped in bounds yet. Turnover. On the ensuing play, Devin Vassell pushes off, which looks like an offensive foul is going to call him on the Spurs. But Mitch Johnson called a timeout right before that. Julian Champagnie, hit your free throws! So Julian Champagnie is fouled. He's now at the line for 2. He missed the first free throw. And unfortunately, we have seen him brick free throws at the end of a game in a clutch situation. Julian, you got to make this one. I'm only asking for 1. 1 out of 2 is shackable. You can do this. You can do this. He can't do it! Jesus! Sweet baby Jesus! The Spurs got an offensive rebound, though. And they finally foul Castle. Wemby kept the ball alive. Julian Champagnie just missed 2 free throws. FFS. My goodness, this is another game where he had 2 free throws and missed them both. Wemby with the offensive rebound. They get the ball to Stephon Castle. He's immediately fouled. Steph, you got to make your free throws. Little U is watching you. Make your free throws. Make your free throws. First one's good. All right, come on, little Steph. Channel Big Steph. Make your free throws. It's Voodoo Steph. Oh, the free throw will be good. The free throw will be good. Ooh, I don't know what I'm doing. 114, 112, 6.1 seconds ago. Steph's second free throw is short. He got his own miss and put it back. Oh, my God. Stephon Castle. Let's go. Spurs up by 4. That's the game. Oh, my God. What a freaking ending! What a comeback! We were down by 25. Biggest comeback of the year. Holy crap. Wemby, I think, is crying. Steph missed the free throw, immediately charged the rim, got his miss, and put it back. What an ending for sure. I can't even read the chat, guys. Oh my God. Thank you for sharing this with me tonight. What a game. Gary, you did say it was in the bag. I'm speechless. Wemby is crying, yeah. I'm speechless. I might cry. Stephon Castle struggles all game, but like the heart of a champion, comes up when it matters most with a 3-point play. Thank you for the $1 super chat, Patrick. What a game, guys. What a game. Thank you, Jerome. Spurs fan for 35 years. I love this team. Been calling them. This is season number 7. I called 6 years of the Spurs losing. And now finally I get to call a winning Spurs team in year number 7. Did I say the Spurs will come back? I did. I said get the lead to 11. And then they won. You know, Miko, I don't know. Are the Spurs better without Harrison Barnes? I'm not trying to troll. R210 with the $2 super chat says, drum time, go Spurs, go. Jeez. Yeah, let's give some love to Mitch Johnson. That was a huge clutch timeout. He stuck with Steph. And maybe a little Steph is good for big Steph. Jim, what's going on? Thank you for stepping in. I wait for 2 hours to watch highlights of the game. No, the highlights will be up in like 15 minutes. NBA.com is crazy. I'm just enjoying this, guys. This is maybe one of the greatest comebacks I've ever called on this channel. Yeah, latecomers, Champagne missing the free throws was frustrating, but man. 116, 112. They were tired, getting beat down in the first half, and came back like with a heart of a champion and persevered and beat the Clippers. I know the Clippers are not a great, they're just under 500. But this is a team, guys, the last 6 years, no doubt in my mind, they rolled over and die. Not this Spurs team. Not this Spurs team. They outscored the Clippers 70-46 in the second half. What a win for San Antonio. You know what? D'Antoni, he can be a cry ASS if we're going to win games like this. He can cry all freaking day if we win a championship. I'll be right there crying with him. I'll be like, oh, here's the first of many. It's so terrible. Dang. Guys, we did it. Yeah, and just wait until Carter Bryant and Dylan Harper in year 3. Yes. Wemby was tired as F. Yes, he was. Thank you, guys. We got the 743 thumbs up. For those of you checking out, can you get it to 800 thumbs up? I'm not checking out yet. I got some end-of-game stats to go through. And what a game it was. Biggest comeback of the year for our Spurs. They're calling us stunner at San Antonio. Maybe people that are the naysayers will finally believe in this team. What's it going to take for people to believe in this team that still don't believe? 70-46 in the second half. Unbelievable. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard plays well against his old team again. 30 points, 9 boards, 3 assists, 3 steals. Derrick Jones Jr. with 12. Brook Lopez was fire all night. 26 points and 4 steals, including 4 of 8 from 3. Chris Dunn with 4. Kobe Sanders with 10. Off the bench, Nicholas Batum with 6. Isaiah Jackson with 5. Jordan Miller with 11. And Benedict Mathurin with 8. Benedict struggled tonight, 3 of 12 from the field. For the game, the Clippers shot 49, 36, 80. They turned the ball over 9 times. The Spurs turned it over 12 times. They shot 48, 41, 50. We were 7 of 14 from the line. That's not good. For San Antonio, Julian Champagnie with 20 points, 9 rebounds, was huge in the third quarter. I believe he had 17 points maybe in the third quarter. 14 or 17 was a big part of that spurred quarter. Victor Wembanyama with 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Only turned the ball over once. Did all that in only 22 minutes. He was very tired at the end of the game. De'Aaron Fox with 19 points, 9 assists. Came up big in the fourth quarter. Devin with 11. Not his best game, 4 of 13. I know it's a mixed bag with Stephon Castle, guys. 34 minutes, he only scored 6 points, 4 turnovers, 2 of 8 from the field. But he also had 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He had a +4 for the game, and we won by 4. So he did just enough for us to get the win. Off the bench, Lindy Waters did some cardio and got a rebound in 4 minutes. Kellen Johnson with 10 and 6 off the bench. Carter Bryant with 5, 3. Also had 2 steals and a block. He had a bench best +11. Guys, that kid he's got some rough edges the Spurs need to clean up, but he is growing so fast before our eyes. You guys said it in the chat. Carter Bryant is becoming the player that we really wanted Jeremy Soin to be, and he wasn't. That's not a dig at Jeremy. It's just everybody's different. Luke Cornett with 10 points and 7 boards. Dylan Harper finished with 8. And the Spurs win 116-112. And by far, their biggest comeback win of the year. Maybe the biggest comeback win in this channel's history? I honestly don't know if we've had a bigger comeback win. Larry Gardner with the $2 Super Chat says, you know I believe 48 minutes. Good night, Spurs. That's right, Larry. You always say it. Pound the rock for 48 minutes. The game is a 48-minute game. The Spurs clearly lost the first 24, but absolutely won the second 24. Diablo says, let's get to 800 likes. You're almost there. We are almost there. Whoa, we're halfway there. My voice is shot. Whoa! Spurs won. It doesn't rhyme. I don't care. I know I'm a nerd. Whatever. I don't care. It is what it is. Seb Tears with the $7 super chat says, Game of the Year. I knew the game wasn't over, although we were down by 25. Reminds me of that New Orleans Pelicans game. But my word, Mitch has to win Coach of the Year. Can we give Mitch a little bit of love now? It's 116-112. Final score is 116-112. That's what I have on my screen. That's what ESPN has. That's what the TV had. So that's what I'm going with. We need to start putting some respect on Mitch's name. There's still a lot of people that are saying fire him. It's 116. Esteban. I'm fully will admit that when Mitch Johnson was hired to be the Spurs coach, I did not like it. There's a short on the channel. That's, 30 or 40 seconds of me complaining that I didn't like the move. Within 4 days, I believe it was, we found out the players supported this. And that's when I said, okay, you know what? This is what the organization wants. This is what the players want. And I've been Team Mitch. I don't think he's been perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm like, all right, I'm going to root for him and wish him the best. And that's where I've been since that point. And I think we all need to get on board there because he's our coach. Whether you like it or not, he's the coach, and the team is in second place. And I know there's an argument, well, it's because of talent, not because of coaching. He's made mistakes. He's a young rookie coach. We got young players making mistakes. They're all learning how to win together. And we're the second best team in the Western Conference and still have a chance to be the best team in the Western Conference. And I told you guys at the start of the year, I said 50 wins playoffs. Some people said I was crazy. Now we have a chance to be the best team in the West. Let's give Coach Mitch a little credit for that. And he's only going to get better too. As our players that are young get better, I fully expect Mitch to get better as well. Lance, I'm sure Coach Pop is I'm sure he's in his ear on things. Absolutely. I'm sure he's mentoring him. Yes, yep, he is. And I think while we are giving credit to the players growing, we got to give credit to the coach too. All right? I know he's not perfect. Sometimes the rotations have me scratching my head. Some people are saying, why is Wemby playing so few minutes? Do you see how tired he was? That's why. It was clearly strategic to save Wemby for more of the second half. And it worked. The Spurs won. It's the second biggest Spurs comeback ever. Maybe a little, Arturo, we got a little, listen. For those that didn't hear, the end sequence was crazy. Nicholas Batum steps out of bounds at the end of the game. It's an inbound. It was like 15 seconds left. Batum inbounds the ball. I think it was to Brook Lopez. Lopez sends the ball right back to him, and he's still stepping in bounds. He's not fully in. Foot's on the line. Turnover. On the ensuing play, the Spurs get the ball in Devin Vassell, or trying to. He pushes off, and it's clearly an offensive foul. However, right before the push-off, Mitch calls a timeout. The foul never happens. Counts, if you will. It happens, but it never counts. The Spurs end up winning 116-112. And it wasn't done there. Julian Champagnie missed 2 free throws to ice the game when it was 113-112. The Clippers could have got the ball back. Clock is running. Wemby tips the ball. Ball falls into Stephon Castle's hands. Castle makes the first free throw. We're up by 2. He misses the second free throw. But he gets his own miss and puts it back for a layup. Spurs up by 4. 3 seconds left. Dagger. Game over. Whew. Hopefully that's a good summary of everything. It's 28-point deficit in 2017. Okay. So this is our second biggest comeback ever. And I'm truly happy I got to share this moment with you guys tonight with this. This was an amazing win. And I can't wait to look forward to Sunday night against the Rockets. Let's keep the momentum going. That's a 3-game winning streak. Let's beat Houston and San Antonio and keep it going. You're welcome. Thank you all. This was a absolutely fun night. I needed this. Believe me, I did. And thank you. So guys, please hit a thumbs up on the way out. On behalf of myself and the couch contingent, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!